Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic Radio Theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Saturday with the Lux Radio Theater production of What a Woman Wants, starring Rosalyn Russell and Robert Cummings. The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny, and The Walking Man is Jack. Also, My Friend Irma starring Marie Wilson and Fibber McGee and Molly. That's all straight ahead on this Saturday, 14th day of March, 73rd day of the year. We have 292 days remaining in 2026. Eli Whitney granted a patent for the cotton gin on this date in 1794. It was on this date in 1900 the Gold Standard Act ratified, placing the U.S. currency on the gold standard. Well, yeah. Teddy Roosevelt issued an executive order on this date in 1903, making Pelican Island in Florida a preserve and breeding ground for native birds, marking the birth of the National Wildlife Refuge System. Premiering on his own CBS radio program on this date, Perry Como. Como's biggest hit went to number 2 in 1958. He was a virtual unknown at the time, had no recording contract. But less than 3 months later, he had a contract, a nightclub act, and a secure place in music history. In 1950, the FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list was first released. In 1964, a jury in Dallas found Jack Ruby guilty of killing alleged JFK assassin Lee Harvey Oswald.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of murder with malice as charged in the indictment and assess his punishment at death.
The state of Texas never executed Ruby. He died of natural causes 3 years later in 1967. In 1967, the body of President Kennedy moved to a permanent burial place at Arlington National Cemetery. The head of Sinn Féin, Jerry Adams, seriously wounded in an assassination attempt in central Belfast. And in 1995, Norman Thagard became the first American astronaut to ride to space on board a Russian launch vehicle. Passing on this date in history, the German political theorist Karl Marx, Chick Young, the cartoonist who created Blondie and Dagwood, Busby Berkeley, the choreographer, actor Kurt Allian, also roller derby racer Ann Calvello, actor-director Peter Graves, Stephen Hawking, and Scott Hall passing on this date. It was sad. Scott Hall fell, broke his hip, and he was stuck on the floor for days until a friend, in fact, it was Diamond Dallas Page, as I recall, came to rescue him. Well, went to the hospital, and when they moved him, they dislodged a blood clot. He suffered several heart attacks and passed away on this date. Let's turn to birthdays of those who are no longer with us, and they include Albert Einstein.
It is intelligence which is the ability to learn from experience, to plan ahead. It includes the capacity to give up immediate temporary benefits for permanent ones.
Einstein being interviewed by CBS newsman Robert Trout in May of 1940. Albert Einstein born on this date in history, as was the famed railroad engineer Casey Jones, band leader Les Brown, race car driver Lee Petty, cartoonist Hank Ketchum, the creator of Dennis the Menace, musician Les Baxter, The Poor People of Paris, one of his best compositions, astronaut Frank Borman, Phil Phillips, the singer-songwriter, Drowning in the Sea of Love, and Quincy Jones. All born on this date in history, they are now performing on an entirely different stage.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
The great actor Sir Michael Caine turns 93 today.
Good night, you princes of Maine, you kings of New England.
He won an Academy Award for that performance in The Cider House Rules. Sir Michael Caine, 93 today. From Dallas, Steve Canale is 79. Oh, Billy Crystal, still looking marvelous at 78.
He was fearless, and, that was what I loved about him so much, and his commitment to the comedy was astounding. And we were in Boston. It was 1988. It was like the second comic relief. And we're at the State Building with Michael Dukakis, who was the Democratic nominee to run against George Bush Sr., right? And Mr. Dukakis was a very genteel, not a large man, very quiet, professorial type guy. Yeah. And very conservative, and we made our speeches, and we were funny. Whoopi, Robin, and I were, pretty funny. And then Mr. Dukakis said something about Robin being out in the universe up there, right near Uranus. Well, that's...
Oh, no. Does he know who he's playing with?
That's all he had to hear.
Oh, my God.
So he went off on Uranus, my anus, our anuses. Oh, my God, whose anus is it? And Dukakis looked at him and just went, this isn't HBO.
Wow.
So he continued his speech, and Robin stands next to me. And as Dukakis is droning on, Robin says, no way this mother wins.
From The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Billy Crystal remembering Robin Williams. Billy Crystal, 78 today. The man behind the disco duck, Rick Dees, is 76. Santino Marella, who was nothing more than a comedy character, put together some fun stuff in pro wrestling, still is today with TNA Wrestling. 52 years old is Santino. From Battlestar Galactica and Hawaii Five-0, Grace Park is 52. Actor Corey Stoll is 50.
No subject is terrible if the story is true, if the prose is clean and honest, and if it affirms courage and grace under pressure.
From Midnight in Paris, also he was in Ant-Man and House of Cards, Corey Stoll, 50 today. From The Vampire Diaries, Daniel Gillies is 50. From Hanson, Taylor Hanson is 43. Pro wrestler formerly with the WWE, now on the independent scene, Shotzi Blackheart, 34 today. From Baby Driver, Ansel Elgort is 32. 30 medals, all but 7 of them gold for 2016 Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles. She's 29 today. And also from Ant-Man and from The Whisperers, Abby Ryder Fortson is 18. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 14th day of March is their birthday. If this is your birthday.
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
Friends, if you're sick and tired of dealing with ongoing gastric distress, if you deal with issues such as acid reflux, difficulty swallowing, all sorts of stuff, can I suggest you check out Professor B's Digestive Aid? It is 2 pure elements, pure honey and apotheria, and that's all there is to it. But the balance of Professor B's Digestive Aid has been giving people relief for some time now. All I ask you to do is go to profbees.com. Check it out, profbees.com. Link in the show notes, link at classicradio.stream. If you get there and you like what you see, use my promo code Wyatt, that's WYATT, and that will save you 10%. Check it out, professorbees.com, promo code Wyatt. As Classic Radio Theater continues here, we're going to head to the screen and an episode of the Lux Radio Theater. That's up next.
Demetrius and the Gladiators, the continuation of The Robe, the greatest story of love and faith in the history of entertainment, in CinemaScope, starring Victor Mature, Susan Hayward. See 20th Century Fox's Demetrius and the Gladiators in CinemaScope.
Rosalyn Russell starred in the original 1943 motion picture What a Woman. Brian Ahern was her co-star, and you'll hear that role portrayed today by Bob Cummings. So we'll get on with this here with the Screen Directors Playhouse production of What a Woman, as it was broadcast on this date back in 1949.
Lux presents Hollywood. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, bring you the Lux Radio Theater, starring Rosalind Russell and Robert Cummings in What a Woman. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. William Keeley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we bring you a play of love, laughter, and a light heart, designed to make you forget the problems of the day and add to the world's all-too-rare stock of good humor. It's Columbia Pictures' sparkling comedy, What a Woman. And the title, naturally, refers to Miss Rosalyn Russell, who starred in the film and repeats her polished performance here tonight. Co-starred with Rosalind is Robert Cummings, one of our longtime favorites. And it's quite fitting that Lux Toilet Soap should bring you this play, because, as most of you know, the big new bath-size Lux Soap will give almost any woman that What a Woman look. And here's the curtain rising for the play, starring Rosalind Russell as Carol Ainsley and Robert Cummings as Henry Pepper, with Leif Erikson as Michael. From coast to coast, a sensational new novel is sweeping America. Its title, The Whirlwind, stares from every bookshelf, and the name of Anthony Street, its author, is on every tongue. Right now, in an office of the Knickerbocker magazine...
Well, Henry, you can forget the article on Anthony Street.
Forget it? What do you mean?
Because there is no Anthony Street. It's a pen name. I just talked to Lindsay, the publisher. The author of The Whirlwind doesn't want himself known.
He writes a best-selling novel in 10 years and doesn't want himself known. What's the matter with him?
I don't know. But the next best thing to Anthony Street is the person who did more than anyone else to put that book over. Carol Ainsley.
You mean the agent? She's Anthony Street's agent?
Street hasn't any agent. Carol Ainsley grabbed the first copy of The Whirlwind, saw it was going to be a bestseller, hooked up with Lindsay, and did the best promotion job in the history of the publishing business.
And all for her usual 10%, so what?
I'm sorry to bore you, Henry, but Carol Ainsley happens to be phenomenal. And our readers will want to know about her.
Well, they want to know about Anthony Street, I don't know.
But they'll settle for Carol Ainsley. Did you hear what she made David Arthur pay for the motion picture rights? $400,000 for one novel. And right now, Carol Ainsley's in all the papers. This hunt to find an unknown male to play the Whirlwind in the movies.
Hold on.
I just don't understand you, Henry.
Say, isn't she some relative of Senator Ainsley?
His daughter. Important background. Everything. What more do you want for an article?
Me? Nothing. I don't even want to read it.
I'm afraid you will, because you're going to write it.
Oh, now, just a minute.
I'm sorry, we haven't time to wait a minute. Carol Ainsley's going to be in our next issue, so grab your hat and get over to her office.
Are you serious?
Get over there!
You're serious.
Everybody's here, Miss Ainsley, anytime you want to begin.
Thanks, Timmy. Well, come on in my office, everybody.
Okay.
I guess you all know where I've been. Atlanta, Memphis, Chicago, St. Louis, Boston.
Carol, you found the Whirlwind?
You kidding? My notes read like a coroner's report.
Oh, great.
Now, look, everyone. When a certain motion picture producer named David Arthur bought the screen rights to The Whirlwind, I made it part of the contract that we'd supply the man to play the part. Fine. Great. Only now Mr. Arthur's becoming a little unreasonable. He insists that we deliver him. Well, now, where do we stand? All right, Pat, you first.
Well, I've got second-degree calluses from sitting on the benches of 100 little theaters. Sorry, Carol, no prospect.
You didn't find anything?
Oh, a beautiful little ingenue in a 100-acre farm. I think I'll buy it and retire from this crazy business.
Well, if we don't find a whirlwind, I'll do the cooking for you. Well, how did you make out, Clark?
400 winners of the Intercollegiate Dramatic Contest. I photographed right profile, left profile.
Well?
Nothing.
Incredible. What about you, Mel?
18 pounds of reports.
Adding up to what?
No whirlwind.
Oh, well, chums, there's no use kidding ourselves. We're over a barrel. I can't believe that in all these United States there isn't a man who can play the whirlwind. I won't believe it. And what's more, Timmy, come here a minute, will you?
Yes, Miss Ainsley.
Who's that? There in the corner, with his hat on.
I don't know. I thought he came in with you.
With me?
Excuse me, I'll get your phone. Hello?
You with the hat on.
Yes?
You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm...
It's Hollywood again, Miss Ainsley. David Arthur.
Oh, what'll I say to him?
You're never any good when you rehearse. Here, talk to him.
David. Oh, darling. I know, but there isn't anything to worry about. But what's the good of finding someone early and then having him grow cold long before the picture starts? Well, I have two wonderful possibilities. One of them's bound to pan out, and I'll deliver him when and as I promised. Oh, David, don't you worry about it. Yes, I'll keep you posted on everything that happens. Just give my love to Sophie. To Sophie. That's right, darling. Goodbye. How'd I do?
You got us a reprieve.
Well, we can't hold him off forever. It isn't just the whirlwind. This affects us with every one of our clients. Our prestige is at stake. Oh, well, you all know that. Now, thanks, everybody. That's all for now. Hey, you with the hat. Are you bald?
Ball?
Well, hadn't you better be going with the others? And just what is it you do in this firm?
Oh, I don't work here.
You don't work here?
No, I'm a spy.
Oh, I see. Well, who are you spying on and what for?
On you for the Knickerbocker magazine.
A reporter? And you've been sitting here listening to
It's a very
everything...
colorful business you run, Miss Ainsley.
Thank you. And now suppose you leave.
It's okay by me. Tomorrow's the opening of the trout season. I hear they're running 9 and 10 innings.
Just a minute, Mr.
Pepper, Henry Pepper.
Do you ever take your hat off, Mr. Pepper?
Only in recognition of exceptional achievement, Miss Ainsley.
Well, just what is it you wanted for your magazine?
Well, the boss wants an article on you.
Oh, well, do sit down a minute. I didn't mean to be rude. I'll send for my biography from the publicity department. It covers everything from my
Well,
childhood.
thanks all the same, Miss Ainsley, but I work in a kind of a funny way.
So I gather.
I work, well, you might say, from the inside. When I'm on assignment, my subject and I practically live together.
That's cozy.
Oh, yes, I promise you that in time I shall assume the more amiable characteristics of a faithful cocker spaniel. Trotting at your heels and grateful for an occasional word and wagging my tail when petted.
Well, that's all very interesting, Mr. Pepper, I assure you, but I happen to be a very busy woman.
And a very smart woman, Miss Ainsley. You can see the value of an article in Knickerbocker. I figure maybe 4 or 5 installments.
Coffee, Miss Ainsley.
Oh, thanks, Timmy. Just set it down. Do I have your permission to drink this while it's hot?
Oh, yes, go right ahead. I'll catch up with my reading.
Thank you.
See, there was A Whirlwind by Anthony Street. What's his blurb on the jacket? Mr. Street is author, soldier, sailor, a man of the world with a sense of the world in conflict, a tidal wave of action, 6'4" of magnificent manhood, ex-athlete, ex-footballer,
Here, let me see that. Man of the world with a sense of the world in conflict. 6'4". Right under our noses. Timmy, get me Lindsay. Tidal wave of action. 6'4" of magnificent manhood.
You mean to say you've never seen him?
No, of course not. Anthony Street's his pen name. Everything was arranged through his publishers. And you keep that out of the Knickerbocker.
Mr. Lindsay, Miss Ainsley.
Oh, hello, Lindsay.
Yes?
What's Anthony Street's real name and address?
But, Carol, I'm honor bound not to reveal.
I don't intend to reveal anything. I just want to have a little talk with him and see what he looks like. Who is he? And not too loud. I'm not alone.
His name is Michael Cow. He lives in Buxton, Pennsylvania.
Thanks. Timmy, get me a train reservation right away for Buxton, Pennsylvania. And now, Mr. Pepper, if you'll excuse me.
Going somewhere?
Out to vote.
Here you are, miss. 251 Fulton Avenue.
But this can't be right. It says Faculty House.
That's right. A lot of the professors from Buxton College live there.
Professor? You mean he's a... Here, thanks. college professor. Oh, brother.
How do you do?
Professor Cobb?
Yes, I had a message that you wanted to see me.
You're Michael Cobb?
Yes?
I'm Carol Ainsley. Could I talk to you for a minute?
Well, I suppose no one could object here in the library.
Michael Cobb. Well. The jacket was pleasantly accurate, wasn't it?
Jacket? Miss Ainsley, I confess I haven't the slightest
The
idea.
slightest what? Mr. Anthony Street?
Look here, how did you know that?
You are, aren't you?
Miss Ainsley, that was a complete secret between me and my publishers. Now, I demand to know how you... I won't be shushed. I demand to know...
I sold you a book for motion pictures. Your secret is absolutely safe with me.
Well, why are you staring at me?
Is this college coeducational?
No, it is not.
Oh, too bad.
Now, please, what do you want to see me
I've
about?
been commissioned to find a man to play the part of the whirlwind on the screen.
Well, I wish you every success. Good day.
Well, I've searched everywhere, seen everyone. I thought I'd failed, but now I know I haven't. Professor, there's only one man who can possibly do justice to the character of your wonderful book.
I have complete confidence in you, Miss Ainsley, so you
That
just...
man is you.
Me? Portray the character of the whirlwind on the screen?
That's right.
That's ridiculous.
Please listen to me. This is of the utmost importance. Important to the millions who've read your book. Important to all...
Miss Ainsley, I wrote that book on an impulse, sort of a culmination of my boyhood dreams of romance and adventure. No, it's entirely without literary merit.
Professor Cobb, regardless of what you think of it, think of what it means to your readers. Little people, millions of them, living out their humdrum, sordid lives, to whom the excitement and romance of this book means escape and happiness. And do you happen to know how many people are going to see this book on the screen?
I haven't the faintest idea.
80 million.
80 million? Oh, nevertheless, Miss Ainsley...
Well, you can't say that a book like this is unimportant. And you can't say it's unimportant who portrays the whirlwind on the screen. The minute I saw you, I knew you were the right man.
Miss Ainsley, I am a scholar. My doctor's thesis was on a certain phase of Elizabethan literature, and I'm prouder of those 3 copies than I am of 1,000,000 whirlwinds. No, it's utterly impossible.
You're afraid the college won't approve, huh?
That's only one consideration. No, it's all out of the question. Goodbye, Miss Ainsley.
It's a pity.
What is?
To have found the right man and to have lost him. Goodbye, Professor.
Hello, Miss Ainsley.
Pepper, what's the big idea following me here?
There's a train back to New York at 5:30.
Answer my question.
Well, I thought I explained. It's part of my job to follow you. That's how I learn things.
Why don't you try it with your hat off? Now, you look here, Mr. Pepper. I won't be able to give you a minute while I'm in Buxton. My business here is extremely confidential.
Yes, I know. You're here to see Anthony Street.
Mr. Street's identity is a secret.
Look, Miss Ainsley, I'm not a cub reporter chasing headlines. And my assignment is not Anthony Street. It's you. Now, do we catch the 5:30 for New York?
Sorry, but I've just made an appointment to see the Dean of Buxton College at exactly 5:30. Goodbye, Mr. Pepper.
I beg your pardon, Dean Schaefer, but Professor Cobb is here now.
Professor Cobb? What did I want to see him for?
I don't know, sir, but wasn't it something to do with that Miss Ainsley?
Who's Miss Ainsley? Oh, yes, of course. Miss Gilbert, do you realize what that woman told me? Hollywood wants you, she said. Hollywood.
Hollywood? Oh, no.
As technical advisor on the filming of one of the most famous books of our time. Famous books indeed. Unmitigated trash.
Oh, no, Dean Schaefer.
Just because I'm an authority on the American Revolution, she had the effrontery to... And that's not all, Miss Gilbert. From what she said, I have reason to believe the book in question was written on the campus of Buxton College.
Dean Schaefer? No.
Miss Gilbert, send in Professor Cobb. Send for me, sir? Professor Cobb, have you heard of a book called The Whirlwind?
The Whirlwind? Yes, I believe I have.
Ever read it?
Oh, I thumbed through it. A romantic work, sir. Oh, but very fine for what it is. At least the public seems to think so.
I've heard that it's unadulterated trash.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
But what's more, I have a strong suspicion it was written by a member of this faculty. Under the pen name of Anthony Street.
So long as the author's identity is hidden?
Hidden enough. It's a very real concern to me that a piece of tripe like the whirlwind should originate at Buxton.
I don't think tripe is exactly a fair word, sir. Too many people have found this book important.
Oh, they have?
Little people, sir, thousands of them, living out their humdrum, sordid lives, to whom the adventure and excitement of this book are a relief and a boon. And this same book will be filmed. Do you know how many people are waiting to see it? 80 million. 80 million little people seeking escape and happiness.
I thought so. Anthony Street? You?
Yes, sir. Anthony Street.
Pepper, what is this second sight that makes you catch the same train to New York I'm taking?
No second sight at all. No other train. Let's get aboard.
Oh, Miss Ainsley! Miss Ainsley!
Professor Cobb!
Miss Ainsley! Miss Ainsley, does your offer still hold?
About doing the whirlwind? You've changed your mind?
Well, some unexpected circumstances led me to reconsider, and I thought if your offer held, I'd pack my suitcase and...
Never mind your suitcase. Get on the train.
Oh, but my things...
Mr. Pepper will lend you whatever you need, won't you, Mr. Pepper?
Oh, me?
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Oh, come on, Pepper. Well, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, you win.
What's the matter?
Look at Mr. Pepper.
I am looking at Mr. Pepper.
He's got his hat off.
There's a brief intermission before Act Two of What a Woman.
77 years ago, March 14, 1949, the Lux Radio Theater on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
CinemaScope, the modern miracle you see without glasses, takes you under the sea in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, where men challenge the killer kingdom of tiger, shark, and giant octopus for booty, power, love. Don't miss Robert Wagner, Terry Moore, and Gilbert Roland in Beneath the 12-Mile Reef in CinemaScope.
Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox continues now with more of the Lux Radio Theater from 77 years ago, March 14th, 1949.
Here's Mr. William Keeley, our producer.
Act Two of What a Woman, starring Rosalyn Russell as Carol Ainsley and Robert Cummings as Henry Pepper. It's rather late at night now, and in New York, the entire Ainsley staff has hastily assembled in Carol's penthouse. The chief herself has just walked in the door with a tall, handsome, thoroughly bewildered Professor Cobb.
Here we are, everybody. Meet Mr. Anthony Street, the whirlwind.
How do you do?
Well, I won't keep you long, but we've got to work fast. 4 weeks isn't much time, but it's got to be enough. I'll make the introductions brief. Oh, Timmy, yes? This is Miss Timmons, my secretary, Mr. Street.
How do you do?
Timmy, wire David Arthur in Hollywood right away. Tell him we've definitely found the right man for the whirlwind to be delivered on the agreed date. And now, don't tell him anything else. Oh, Ed, this is Mr. Clark, our photographer.
How do you do?
Hey, what a guy.
Ed, we're going to need publicity photos and fast. Now, everything concerning Mr. Street is to be handled right here under my personal supervision. Is that clear? Oh, Ruth, this is Miss Fenwick, our instructor in dramatics. Miss Fenwick, Mr. Street.
How do you do?
Well, Mr. Street. Oh, Ruthie, he's got to learn to read lines right away. I wanted to make a screen test in 10 days. Where's Pat? Oh, there you are. Pat O'Shea, this is one of our key men, Mr. Street.
How do you do?
You don't know how glad I am to know you.
Pat, get Tony Williams to measure him for a suit. Will you make it brown, double-breasted, English straight?
I would suggest
Where's Richie? Oh, Richie.
Yeah?
Oh, you've got to get him in condition. 2 hours a day in that gym.
Yes, ma'am. We'll show him, Mr. Street.
Well, I guess that's about all for now. You better all go home and get a good night's rest. It may be the last time for some time. And thanks very much for coming.
Okay.
Good night.
Well, on behalf of the entire staff, I bow from the hips.
Oh, well, Professor, we're underway.
Yes, I guess I'd better get along to a hotel.
Hotel? Oh, you're staying here.
Here?
Well, we've got work to do. It's most important that you stay near me.
Oh, yes, but, well, I mean...
There's a guest suite for my clients here. I think you'll find it both isolated and comfortable. Oh, Minna.
Yes, Miss Ainsley.
Mr. Street's room's ready.
Oh, yes, Miss.
Miss Ainsley, I had no idea of staying here. I mean, it's just
this
not...
isn't Buxton, you know. Run along now and don't worry. Better show him the way, Minna.
Well, good night, Miss Ainsley.
Miss Ainsley? I'm impressed. Deeply impressed.
Pepper, I wondered where you were.
As your staff let me in just now as they were leaving.
I'll have to speak to them about it in the morning.
How'd you do it, Miss Ainsley? How'd you get the professor out of Buxton?
Well, I'm afraid that will have to remain a state secret. Shall we just put it down to charm?
Charm, huh? The velvet touch. On top and underneath the brass knuckles, of course.
I never show my knuckles. And you'd better run along, too, Mr. Pepper. I'll have a tough day ahead. I'm working against a deadline, you know.
Yes, so am I. And until you give me 15 minutes, I can't even start.
If I do give you 15 minutes, do I stand a reasonable chance of not finding you underfoot every time I turn around?
A reasonable chance, yes.
All right, now. Well, what do you want to know?
Well, let's start at the beginning. How about your childhood?
Oh, I had a divine childhood. Perfectly glorious.
Oh, I'm sorry it was as bad as that.
Now, see here, Pepper. You asked a question and I answered it. I thought that was the usual way of conducting an interview.
Miss Ainsley, your mother was Cora Ainsley, a great actress, wasn't she? And your father is Senator Ainsley?
Oh, I get it, Doctor. Poor little rich girl, left alone day after day in her own private swimming pool. No, thank you. I'm not having any.
Okay. What sort of childhood did you have?
It was very stimulating, really, having both one's parents so successful. All their friends were brilliant, talented. Writers, musicians.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know what I think, Miss Ainsley?
No, what do you think, Mr. Bones?
I think that ever since you were a child, you've had to prove something. Carol Ainsley had to be somebody. It was expected of her.
Very interesting, Doctor. When do you throw on the colored slides?
You could have been an actress, or you could have taken up painting or writing, but you wanted to be a success in a hurry. So you took other people, developed their abilities, sold them high, and made their second-rate talents pass for pure genius.
That's it exactly. And what's so wrong with that?
Only one thing. That in all your hurry, you overlooked doing a job on yourself.
Oh. I don't exist. Is that it?
About 10% of you does.
Really?
Given a chance, the other 90% might be, terrific. Good night, Miss Ainsley.
Morning, Pat.
Morning, Carol.
Well, where are those photographs of Anthony Street?
Well, here are the proofs, Carol. Say, was that guy's mother frightened by a camera?
I see what you mean. Oh, well, he just lacks confidence. Try him in a bathing suit, or better yet, Hawaiian trunks, and put some palm trees in the background. How was he in dramatics, Ruth?
You really want the truth?
Oh, as bad as that, huh? Well, it's only the first day. We've got to get the screen test there in 10 days.
Couldn't you give us more time, Carol?
Oh, honestly, we need it, Carol.
We've promised David Arthur that we'd have that screen test out to him on the 27th. That means we've got to make it by the 25th, so we'll have a chance to see it first here in the projection room. Oh, incidentally, if Mr. Henry Pepper should show his face around here...
Yeah?
Oh, never mind. Just keep him away from Anthony Street.
Oh, hiya, Professor. How's it going?
Hello, Mr. Pepper.
Oh, like that, huh? Well, where is everybody? What's going on there?
Oh, that's Miss Ainsley's projection room back there.
Well, they're looking at the screen test, huh?
Yeah. Screen test. Mr. Pepper, I am not a film actor.
Does it matter? Here, have some of Miss Ainsley's superior brandy.
Brandy?
I think you'd better.
All right. Thanks.
Sounds like they're about finished.
I hope so. I couldn't stand it. Nobody said a word, but I could tell what they were thinking.
Well, that's all, folks. Bright and early in the morning.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Well, Michael, awful ordeal, wasn't it, seeing yourself on the screen for the first time?
Ghastly.
Don't worry. You'll be amazed at the improvement in your next test.
Next test?
Yes, of course. Mr. Pepper, did I have an appointment with you?
You told me to come around any evening I was ready.
I told you to telephone first, and I am
Miss Ainsley, as for making another
Please,
test...
Michael, now is not the time.
Oh, I could leave.
No, please stay, Mr. Pepper. Miss Ainsley, I am not an actor, and I never can be.
Not an actor, not an actor. What are actors? Simply people. And what's acting? Simply being people.
That sounded all right in Buxton, but after this humiliating experience, another screen test is out of the question. What? If there's a train back to Buxton tonight, I am going to take it.
You astound me. If it were any man, just an ordinary man, I might understand. But a person with your imagination, your intelligence. After all, what would you ask to do? To pretend. Simply to pretend.
Pretend. Pretend to be in love. I've made a complete idiot of myself.
Is it so difficult to pretend you're in love? Come here. All right. You're standing before the woman you love. You have your arms around her. No. Around her. All the way around her. There. Now, what's so difficult about that? You hold her. Oh, really hold her closer, tighter. That's right. And your face is close to hers. Now, it's like this. Her face is very close to yours, too. Now, what would your next impulse be?
Oh,
What is the next thing to pretend? A woman as close as this, her face as near to you as mine. You pretend to want to kiss her. And you do. Like this. That's all there is to it.
Miss Ainsley, Good night, Miss
I guess he found it a little too warm in here.
Where do you think he's going?
On a beeline back to Buxton.
What?
Well, I don't imagine you're in the mood to work. No, I thought not. Well, if you'll excuse me, Miss Ainsley, I find it a little too cold in here.
You know what time it is, Henry? It's after midnight.
Yeah. Poor Miss Ainsley. She must be going nuts by now.
Say, how did you know where to find me?
Well, when I left her apartment a couple of hours ago, I figured if I were you, I'd head for the nearest bar. And here you were.
You know, what I regret most about all this is not what's happened to me, but, she's worked so hard.
Well, that's her business.
But she took such a personal interest and in such a warm way.
Oh, you felt that, huh?
Oh, definitely. Very sympathetic.
Yeah, well, drink up, Professor.
You know, Henry, there's something challenging about failure. When a man has undertaken something right or wrong, there is an urge to see it through.
Yeah. Say, I'll be right back, Professor. I just remembered I have to make a phone call.
Hello?
This is Pepper, Miss Ainsley. Did I wake you up?
Wake me up. I'm out of my mind. Anthony Street's disappeared, so hang up if you don't mind. I've got a dozen people looking for him.
May I make a prediction?
I'm not interested in your predictions, and what's more, I wish you'd get off...
Miss Ainsley, 10 to 1, the professor will be back on the job in the morning, bright and early.
What do you mean? Do you know where he is? Now, look here, Pepper, if you've done anything...
Just a hunch, Miss Ainsley, just a hunch. Good night.
Good morning. I hope you didn't worry, Miss Ainsley.
Where have you been?
In a Turkish bath.
You spent the night in a Turkish bath?
He certainly did. Nothing like it to clear the head.
Oh, I see everything in a different light this morning. It's no sin to fail, Miss Ainsley, but once you've undertaken anything, it is a sin to give up trying.
It is?
Well, let's have another go at it, shall we? My dramatics, I mean. Is Miss Fenwick here?
No, not yet, is
Well,
there?
it's just as well. I'll have time for a workout first in the gym. Goodbye, Henry, and thanks a lot.
Swell guy, isn't he? Huh?
Mr. Pepper, I should like a word with you. How were you able to call me up at midnight and predict a thing like this?
Oh, we got to talking, you know.
Oh, and he began to think better of the job, eh?
Yeah, he began to think better of you.
What?
You see, Miss Ainsley, when a handsome thing like you kisses a man like that, you can't expect not to change the whole course of his life. He doesn't know it, Miss Ainsley, but the professor's in love.
Are you crazy?
You know something? You play your cards right, and you've not only got a star on your hands, you've got him right in your lap.
Carol, the new screen test I just saw, the boy's terrific.
Didn't I tell you?
I simply don't understand. Just 10 days, Carol, and he's become an actor.
I wonder what hit him.
What do you mean, what hit him? Nothing hit him. He's intelligent, sensitive. He merely caught on. We'll take the test out to the airport, Pat. By tomorrow night, we'll know what Hollywood thinks of it.
They're sure to like it, Carol. Then what?
On Wednesday, we release the publicity. The whole country will hear about him, complete with pictures, everything. And on Thursday, the Whirlwind and I take the train to Hollywood.
Sure you want to go?
I want to deliver this prize package personally. Oh, now look, Pat. On Wednesday night, I want a reception. 25 or so newspaper and magazine editors. Have the invitation read simply, to meet Mr. Anthony Street.
Mr. Pepper's on the phone.
Oh, tell him to go to... All right, let me have it. Well, how do you do, Mr. Pepper?
Miss Ainsley, I have the first installment for you to look over.
Couldn't possibly do it today. I'll have to look at it another time.
You'll read it today, Miss Ainsley, or the first installment goes to press just as I wrote it. Is that all right?
No, it isn't. Oh, all right. 5 o'clock here at my apartment. That man's an epidemic.
Now, remember, this is just the first installment, Miss Ainsley. Well, you like it?
It's pretty good. Thanks for keeping a civil tongue in your typewriter.
Well, now, shall we go on from there?
Well, we've polished off my childhood. What now, business?
Heart interest.
What?
Miss Ainsley, hasn't your life been remarkably free of men?
Of course not. I've had lots of beaux, thousands of them.
But never the one, the right one.
Well, you forced it out of me. There was one. Only one. Jeffrey. I was about 20, skiing that spring in Austria. He was an English boy, there on his Easter holiday. It was love at first sight, you know, preordained. I sailed home to tell my parents about it. We were going to be married. And then it happened. That summer. He didn't live. He drowned. So, you see, after that...
Soft music now.
What?
I don't believe a word of it.
Why not? That was a very moving story.
Yeah, it was almost good enough to pass for the real thing.
Oh, you're uncomfortably smart and the smuggest man. All last night I didn't sleep laughing about your theories. For instance, Michael Cobb.
Oh, how is the professor?
Perfectly fine and minding his own business in a highly normal manner. If you'd seen the screen test this afternoon, you'd realize the job was practically done. And now what have you got to say about that?
Well, I'd say it's about time he began to feel very grateful.
Grateful?
Excuse me, Miss Ainsley.
Oh, yes, Minna.
These packages just arrived by special messenger, marked Rush. They're wrapped like gifts.
Oh, thank you, Minna.
What is it, your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday.
Well, what do you know? A basket of food. Candied fruit.
Nobody could be that hungry. What idiot thought that up?
Isn't there a card in it?
Oh, of course. Well, imagine.
Someone you know, huh?
Yes, naturally.
Oh, this other box over here is obviously candy. Card.
Oh, yes. From a client.
All 4 packages from a client?
Yeah. A quartet. 4 of them. They sing, you know, together. Very talented.
Oh, hello. Hello, Henry.
Oh, hello, Professor.
Oh, hello, Michael. Michael, do you mind? Mr. Pepper and I'll be through in 5 minutes.
Oh, you're angry.
What, me? Oh, I should say not. On the contrary.
Really?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Well, then say you're pleased.
I'm delighted. I'm out of my mind. Now, would you mind waiting in the
There's one more.
One more what, Professor?
Gift.
Mike, did you send them?
Oh, didn't Henry know?
No, he didn't know. But he knows now. They're really lovely, Michael, but you shouldn't go spending money like this.
Oh, I just got my royalty statement from the publisher, and if I don't start spending some of it, I'll clutter up the bank.
Yes, still, but it's a lot of money, you know.
And, Carol, I've been thinking about you.
What?
You work too hard. No fun, no relaxation.
Why, I never felt better in my life.
That's what they all say just before they collapse. Now go get dressed.
What for?
Well, didn't Henry tell you?
Tell me what?
Well, you and I. Dinner. Then the theater, and after
what
that...
did Henry have to do with this?
Why, he arranged for the theater tickets.
And just when did all this take place?
Yeah, just this morning, Miss Ainsley, just after Michael went shopping.
Now off you go, Carol. We haven't all the time in the world, you know.
But I can't do this to Mr. Pepper. He has certain material to get from me. He's working against a deadline.
Oh, now don't mind me. You young folks go right ahead.
Oh. Thank you, Henry.
Yes. Thank you, Henry.
Say no more, say no more. I'll use your typewriter, and we'll have a quiet little chat when you get home. Oh, by the way, Mike, how is your singing voice?
Singing voice? I don't sing, Henry.
Sorry, I guess I got you mixed up with the quartet.
Now, what did he mean by that? Home at last. Oh, boy, was that an evening. Wow. Oh, Henry! Henry! Oh, thank you, Henry.
Well, have a good time?
Did we have a good time? Tell him, Carol.
You tell him.
Oh, Henry, the theater was just wonderful, and then we really started, didn't we, Carol?
That we did. That we did.
Oh, and the nightclubs. Why, I can't even remember all of them.
I can.
Oh, now, little Carol's tired. Well, now, that settles it. Little Carol's going right to her beddy for a full 8 hours. I'm sorry, Henry, but no more work tonight.
Oh, you're right, Mike. You two little butterflies are going to fold your little wings and go Betty bye.
Leave us not be coy.
All right, my girl. To bed you go.
But I can't go to bed without my milk.
Milk?
All my life. Would you be a good boy now and go out and get it for me?
Oh, you bet.
And warm it.
Warm it? Why, you bet.
Milk? Warm milk? You?
I hate it. It gives me cramps.
Say, how do you really feel?
Like an occupied country. I could kill you.
You could? I didn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, no? Little Twinkle Toes had the time of his life, thanks to you.
Well, it was the least that one pal could do for another.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about, this pal's business.
Oh, it's perfectly harmless. Actually, I'm just an innocent bystander.
Getting the kick of your life out of the whole thing.
Yeah, so is he. That's what you really ought to be worrying about, you know.
What?
When a guy like that gets hit, a guy who's never been in love, oh, it's murder.
Well, and just what do you suggest?
Well, I'd call a halt right now if I were you and straighten him out. Of course, it's risky. He might clear out on you.
He won't clear out. Leave that to me.
Carol!
Yes?
Here you are, your warm milk.
Oh.
We pause now for station identification. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
In a few moments, we'll bring you the third act of What a Woman.
So the film did moderately well at the box office. It was not a major hit. Did about $5.2 million at the U.S. box office. Ranked around 52nd, 53rd, right in the middle of commercial success. Profitable, not a big blockbuster. No award nominations. So, yeah, it was just there. I mean, you have to remember the movie was released in the middle of World War II, and there was a lot of that stuff, okay? Rosalyn Russell and Bob Cummings in the adaptation of that 1943 motion picture, What a Woman. 77 years ago, March 14th, 1949. We'll hear the conclusion next here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox.
CinemaScope sweeps you into the raging tide of India in King of the Khyber Rifles. On the scientifically created CinemaScope screen with stereophonic sound, see Tyrone Power, Terry Moore, Michael Rennie in King of the Khyber Rifles in CinemaScope.
Now the conclusion of the Lux Radio Theater from 77 years ago, March 14th, 1949.
We return you to William Keighley.
The curtain rises on the third act of What a Woman, starring Rosalyn Russell as Carol Ainsley and Robert Cummings as Henry Pepper. Michael Cobb's screen test is an unqualified success, and the ex-professor from Buxton College, now known as Anthony Street, has been the center of attention tonight at a reception in Carol Ainsley's apartment. The party's about to break up when Carol greets an unexpected guest, her father.
Darling, what a wonderful surprise. But why aren't you in Washington?
Committee meeting in New York, my dear. What's going on here?
Oh, just a party for Anthony Street.
Street. So he's why I couldn't find the news in the papers tonight. Well, nice seeing you. So long.
Dad, wait.
Oh, no. Phone me at the St. Regis when things quiet down. Incidentally, Friday's my birthday.
I know, dear. Tell me, what do you want?
I want you to come to Washington for a nice, calm weekend at home.
Oh, but darling, I'm leaving for Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Anthony Street. I've got to see that he gets properly launched.
Well, can't you just crack a bottle over his head?
I'm sorry, but this is the most important job I've ever undertaken. Now, when do you go back to Washington?
Tonight. And if you change your mind...
Well, Senator Ainsley.
Well, Henry Pepper, don't tell me you go to these jaw parties.
Well, you two know each other.
Pepper? Why, he wrote a first-rate article about me once.
Your daughter's the victim this time, Senator.
Oh, really? How long has this been going on?
Too long.
Days and days, yeah.
Oh, but you collected everything about me in an hour.
Well, I changed my methods with the subject.
Well, goodbye, Carol. Phone me at the hotel.
Goodbye, darling. I will. By the way, Mr. Pepper, I don't recall that you were on the list of those invited here tonight.
Oh, I had to come. Your protege sent this note. Hope you'll come. I've got to talk to you. Well, here, read it.
Got to talk to you. About what?
I don't know. Here he comes. I'll ask him.
Henry? Oh, hello. Say, I've got to talk to you, Henry. Let's go in here. Will you excuse us, Carol?
Now, just a little second
yes,
here.
Excuse us.
Oh, great party, Carol. The professor was a sensation.
Yes, and right in the middle of his being a sensation, Pepper drags him off in there.
Seems to me he did the dragging.
Pat, what do you suppose they've got to talk about?
Forget it. Come on now, say goodbye to the people.
And a funny thing, Henry. Carol knew all the time how people felt about me, like the people here tonight and millions of others. Oh, I've become important to them, a part of their lives. You know, if it hadn't been for Carol...
A very perceptive woman.
Yes. She showed me how to make the most of my life, Henry. So, why shouldn't I?
Huh?
Well, I mean, if a man has an honest emotion toward a woman, well, why should he conceal it?
Sheer hypocrisy.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Henry.
Come now, boys. Party's all over.
Oh, you mean they're all gone?
Yeah, they're all gone.
Well, good luck in Hollywood, Mike. If you ever get back to civilization, look me up.
Oh, you're not leaving, Mr. Pepper? No more questions to ask.
No, I'll mail you the last installment. You can wire me any corrections. That is, should you find time.
Oh, why shouldn't I find the time?
Oh, you're going to be so busy, Miss Ainsley. There's such a lot on your hands. Eh, Professor?
You said it, Henry.
Mr. Pepper, won't you stay and have a little farewell drink?
Oh, thanks. I never touch your stuff. Well, bye.
Well, Michael, tomorrow you start the big adventure.
We do, Carol.
Yes.
You and I.
Oh, yes, in a way, of course.
In all ways. There'd be no adventure if it weren't for you.
Oh, you mustn't underestimate yourself.
I'd have gone on walking in my sleep in Buxton. You had the vision. Even then, I didn't care about being rich or famous. I was doing it for you. I wanted to make you proud.
Oh, I am proud. Proud, fit to burst. And it's really very sweet of you, Michael. But now I've got a little packing
Carol,
to do.
I'm trying to tell you something.
And I'm listening, really, I am. It's just that I have
Look
so
at
much
me.
to...
Carol, I want it always to be you and I. Just you and I.
Michael, you're hurting my shoulder. Let me go.
I can't. I can never let you go.
Michael, the phone.
Let Minna get it.
Minna's in bed. I've got to answer it. Hello?
Hello, Carol.
Yes, this is Carol. Oh, Father. It's my father.
No, not Father. This is Pat. Now, look,
not really, Father.
Carol, this is Pat. P-A-T, Pat.
What? Oh, you want me to come over to the hotel now? Of course, darling, right away.
I'll go with you,
Oh,
Carol.
no. You know, father and daughter are sort of confidential.
Well, I can wait outside, can't I?
He won't hear of it. I might be up the rest of the night. I'll see you in the morning, Michael.
Oh, hello.
Pat. For heaven's sake, Pat, wake up.
Who is it?
Carol.
Yeah? Well, this is Father. Say, what's the matter with you anyway?
Look, Pat, I'm at the office.
The office at this hour?
Something urgent's come up. I've got to go to Washington.
But you're going to Hollywood tomorrow.
You're going, Pat. You're going to take Michael to Hollywood.
I am?
There's no alternative, but don't let him know. Tell him I'm joining you in Chicago. Then when you get to Chicago, there'll be a telegram there saying that I'll join you later on the coast.
Okay, Carol.
And Pat, get me a plane reservation for Washington. Call me back. I'll be here in the office.
Scared, huh?
Pepper!
I figured you'd be running for your life tonight, and if you did, this is exactly where you'd run to.
What do you mean, running for my life? My father wants to see me. It's very important.
Won't he be surprised?
Now, look, Mr. Pepper, I said goodnight to you once. Do we have to go another round?
Not a hair out of place. After that struggle, I thought I'd find you at least a little breathless and panting.
So you knew just what was going to happen, huh?
I had a rough idea. I got to wondering how you'd react. Well, it seems there's no reaction at all.
Will you please get out of here?
Still so cool, so safe and snug behind that big business desk.
Well, what did you expect me to do? Stay home and cope with that impassioned St. Bernard?
Oh, no, you were right. Don't ever put him straight. Don't tell him that you never actually felt anything in all your life. In fact, you don't even know if you could.
I feel as much as you do or anyone else. It just so happens I don't feel for Michael Cobb.
Just a question of type, Maybe another man could strike a spark beneath that blank efficiency.
You can't talk to me that way. Once and for all, you can't talk to me that way.
I never will again. This is positively the last interview when I learn the last thing I want to know.
Keep away from me. What do you mean, the last thing?
I mean the other 90%. Up to now, I've seen only 10% function. But I've looked for something more, and if I could ever find it, I've an idea I might be interested.
Let me go. This sort of thing can't happen to me twice in the same evening.
After all, you look like a woman. Your skin glows. Your eyes shine. And here's a man very much taken with you standing very close by. Well, what's your next impulse, Miss Ainsley? Got to get into his arms, isn't it? Like this. And then what? The next natural, compelling thing is a kiss. Well, that winds up the biography, Miss Ainsley. Good night.
Hello? Oh, yes, Pat. The ticket? Oh, thank you. No. I'll be back from Washington on Monday. Right back behind my big, fat business desk.
But the nicest birthday present of all is the fact that my daughter's here. Carol, thank you, dear.
You asked for it, darling.
But I thought you were going to Hollywood, Carol, with that whirlwind fellow.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was. But what are my plans compared to Dad's?
Somehow this worries me.
Dinner is served, Senator.
Oh, right on the dot. Well, shall we go in?
A telephone call for you, Miss Carroll, long distance.
She's not here.
Oh, it may be important, dear. You all go right ahead. I'll only be a minute.
But, Carol, I didn't want to disturb it till I was sure.
Talk sense, Pat. Sure of what?
Mr. Anthony Street has disappeared. The whirlwind blew.
Pat!
He never even got on the train. He dropped out of sight in the station.
But how could he?
Well, I told him you couldn't make it, see? I went to look after the baggage, and when I got back, he was gone.
But he can't just disappear. Hey. Too many people know what he looks like.
Hello, Carol.
Michael!
Carol, I had to talk to you. I had to see you.
Pat, he's here. I'll call you back.
He's there in Washington, but he couldn't be.
Michael, how could you do a thing like this? Everyone in the country expected you to take the train for Hollywood. You're disappointing millions of people. Are you listening?
I haven't seen you since last night.
Is that an answer?
What would I be going to Hollywood for without you?
Well, I said I'd be out there.
I can't wait, Carol. I don't want any part of this career unless it includes you.
Well, that's very sweet of you, but now isn't the time to talk about it.
Why not?
Because Father's waiting dinner, and the first thing you have to do is to go to California.
Not without you, Carol.
Michael, you're being positively childish.
Worse, I'm walking on eggshells.
I'm in love.
No, but I'm all wrong for you. Michael, can't you see that? Well, I can't even bake. You should marry a nice, sturdy home buddy, a Buxton, a boxing Buxton, a girl from Buxton.
Carol, you mean you don't care?
Of course. I'm very fond of you.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, but Michael, we mustn't lose our heads. I must have time to think.
I'll give you until tomorrow noon, then a quick, simple marriage, and...
But what was that?
Bells. They went off in my head.
Ben, some gentlemen, Senator, from the newspapers. They want to see Anthony Street.
Absurd. Mr. Street's on a train going to Hollywood.
But, Senator, we know he's here. Somebody recognized him at the station.
Now, listen. You tell those reporters you came down here for a last-minute conference and that you're leaving by plane tomorrow for the coast.
With you?
Yes, anything. It's all right, Dad. Let them in. Mr. Street's in here, gentlemen.
Harold,
I'll leave you here with Mr. Street. Come along, Dad.
Well, Mr. Street, why the change in plans?
Well, it's nothing, really. It's just that Miss Ainsley and I are...
Yes, Mr. Street?
Well, well, I don't think she'd mind if I tell you. It's, confidentially, gentlemen, Miss Ainsley and I are engaged.
Really?
Well, now, the date hasn't been set yet, but I hope in the very near future.
Anything you wanted, gentlemen?
Oh, this is wonderful, Miss Ainsley.
Yes, she's going to be great in the park. Thank you for dropping by.
Not at all.
Well, dinner's waiting now, Michael. You come along and meet Dad's friends.
Oh, Dad.
We'll have coffee in the living room then. Oh, and bring the cake. You've got to cut it, Dad. It's your birthday.
Well, if you turn off that radio.
Stop stalling, Senator. Blow out the candles and make a wish. It's amazing how wishes come true. Dad, what did you say?
Come on now. Take a deep breath and just
Interrupt our musical program to bring you an item of social importance from Washington, D.C. Announcement was made tonight at the home of Senator Ainsley of the forthcoming marriage of his daughter Carol to Anthony Street, author of The Whirlwind and former professor at Buxton University.
Did you hear what I heard?
Michael, have you heard that? How have you any idea how this happened? And turn off that radio, please.
Well, darling, I spoke to the press, of course, but in the strictest confidence.
Oh, no.
You don't mind, Carol?
Mind? Why, Come on, Carol. When's the wedding?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Right in this house, and don't you worry, Senator. I'll arrange for everything.
Well, good evening, Carol, Senator.
Pepper, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm the best man.
Of course, darling. You see, I phoned Henry before I left New York. I told you I'd arrange for everything.
Pepper, I want to talk to you.
Me?
Now, Pepper, alone. All right, Pepper, say it. You think I engineered this wedding in cold blood, don't you? That I took the easiest way to get Michael Cobb to Hollywood.
Well, I think it's very touching, this spontaneous romance.
Well, I want you to know I had nothing to do with it. He barged in here, took the bit in his teeth, and cornered a lot of newspaper people. Even then, I hadn't said yes. I said I'd think about it. Well, I had to say something.
Oh, sure, with the whirlwind hanging in the balance, naturally.
Oh, I know you predicted all this. That makes you very clever. But I won't have you thinking what you'll do, even though I'm aware of your opinion of me.
I have no opinion.
Oh? What does that make me, the perfect vacuum? I should have known better than to try to talk to you.
Why did you?
Because I do care what you think when it comes to something as important as this. And I thought perhaps after last night you might try to be understanding and helpful.
Well, I'd be glad to, Miss Ainsley.
Quit calling me Miss Ainsley.
You know, I see no problem here. Mike has to go to Hollywood. Too many people expect it. Now, if marriage is the way to get him there, then marriage it ought to be.
You wait a minute.
You'll be Mrs. Whirlwind, that is, for as long as it takes to get him settled. And then you'll be off to Reno and back to your job in New York while he stays put and earns you 10%.
I see. And while I'm waiting for him to get settled...
Oh, he won't even know the difference. He's never really been in love, you know. He doesn't really know what a 100% woman is like. He won't even... Hey, where are you going? Now, just a minute. Wait, I'm not finished.
Listen, everyone. everybody. Listen, I've got an announcement to make. There isn't going to be a wedding. No wedding. Is that clear? I don't want a wedding. Nobody can make me have a wedding.
Carol!
I'm sorry, Michael, but a woman has to decide these things for herself, and I haven't decided it. Except it won't be you, Michael. You're the whirlwind. You're a handsome young man. You have talent and a fine profile, but it won't be you. If I fail to set you straight because I hated to lose you as the whirlwind, I'm sorry. You can hate me for it. You can walk all over me. Anything but marry me. That's where a woman draws the line. And I wish you all the luck in the world no matter what you decide. You can go back to Buxton, or you can go to Hollywood, or you can just plain go.
What a woman. May I come in?
You usually do.
It's all right, Carol. It's going to be all right.
I can't help it. I haven't bawled in years.
Carol, I know it's awfully tough to smash this whirlwind business.
I don't care anything about that. But everything else, you standing there, and all those terrible things I said to Michael.
They had to be said.
Oh, poor Michael. He'll never be the same.
Oh, don't you believe it. He'll go back to Buxton a celebrity, and people will come from miles around to sit at the feet of Professor Cobb. He'll grow old and happy doing the job that he was meant to do.
You think so?
Of course. Pepper's always right.
Well, I'll admit you've called the turns on everything so far.
Carol,
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Michael.
has it ever occurred to you, Carol, that the whirlwind is vitally important to some 80 million people?
Why, yes.
And wouldn't you say that that matters far more than the personal feelings of any one individual?
Yes, I would.
Well, I would too, Carol. I am not going to let my public down. I'll be leaving for Hollywood tomorrow. Good night, Carol. Good night, Henry.
Oh, back to Buxton. Oh, you certainly missed the boat on that one, Henry.
Well, you know, whirlwind's unpredictable.
Pepper, how about a deal? You're talented and intelligent. I think I might be able to do something for you. You'd have to sign a contract, however.
Ainsley, you know something?
What?
I might be interested. On my own terms, of course.
Oh, for instance?
For instance, no screen test.
No?
No. No options.
Really?
No 10%.
What?
Strictly 50-50.
50.
Better make up your mind. It's a long-term contract. And exclusive. Well, take it or leave it.
I'll take it.
For comedy in this theater's best tradition, our thanks to Rosalyn Russell and Robert Cummings. And here they are for a curtain call.
Well, it's grand to be back. And you know, we are lucky to get Bob away from that new house of his.
Bob, building a new house is an experience you'll remember all your life.
Yeah, I have news for you. It may take all my life.
When does your new picture get underway at Columbia Studio, Rosalyn?
In about 2 weeks, Bill. And Bob Cummings and I will be together in that, too.
Good. And I know your fans will be delighted to hear that you're going to make a comedy. What's it called?
My Next Husband.
With a title like that.
For one thing for certain, whatever happens, fans will always have an enthusiastic welcome for Rosalyn and compliments for that beautiful complexion.
Thank you, Bill. And I don't have to tell you that I depend on Lux soap for complexion care, and the new bath size is a special favorite of mine. Now, what about next week?
Next Monday, we'll have two of our favorite stars in one of the screen's current hits. Our headliners are Gene Tierney and Don Amici. You'll hear them in the 20th Century Fox success, That Wonderful Urge. And we urge you to listen because it's wonderful.
Well, Gene Tierney, Don Amici, that's the date, Bill. And it shows why the Lux Radio Theater has just won another of those honors that are always coming your way. This time, it's the 1949 Radio Mirror Award.
Yes, Bob, each year, Radio Mirror takes a nationwide poll of listeners' preferences, and we're very proud and grateful that once again, the Lux Radio Theater was voted the favorite dramatic program for the year.
Congratulations, Bill, and good night.
Good night, Bill.
Good night, and come again, both of you. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, join me in inviting you to be with us again next Monday evening when the Lux Radio Theater presents Gene Tierney and Don Amici in That Wonderful Urge. This is William Keighley saying good night to you from Hollywood.
Heard in tonight's cast was Leif Erikson as Michael. Our play was adapted by S.H. Barnett, and our music was directed by Louis Silvers. And this is your announcer, John Milton Kennedy, reminding you to join us again next Monday night to hear That Wonderful Urge, starring Gene Tierney and Don Amici. Stay tuned for My Friend Irma, which follows over these same stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
There you go, 77 years ago, March 14th, 1949, the Lux Radio Theater here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up tomorrow, Jack Webb and Dragnet, Quiet Please, Ernest Chappell, The March of Time, and Escape, The Man with the Steel Teeth. On Monday, we'll have Mr. Keen, Trace for Lost Persons, Suspense, Lights Out, and the CBS Radio Workshop. On Tuesday, we'll have a CBS Radio Workshop comedy, along with Abbott and Costello, Amos and Andy, and The Danny Kaye Show. On Wednesday, How Jack Benny Met Mary Livingston, a 1945 episode of the Benny program, along with The Old Gold Comedy Theater starring Harold Lloyd from 1945, The Fibber McGee and Molly Show from 1941, and Father Knows Best and the Income Tax Mix-Up. Westerns and Crime on Thursday, we'll have Red Ryder, Gunsmoke, and the story of Buck Harris on the Jack Benny Show, because Jack's sick. And then The Shadow, The Drums of Doom. That's all Thursday. Friday, we'll have Frontier Town, Have a Gun Will Travel. We'll also have an episode of Lum and Abner, and a 1960 episode of yours truly, Johnny Dollar, The Saturday Night Matter. A week from tonight, Orson Welles fills in for Jack Benny on The Benny Show from 1943. Ozzie and Harriet from 1953. George and Gracie from 1944, and another episode of My Friend Irma, starring Marie Wilson. That's a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Anytime online at classicradio.stream. You go there, you can support the podcast. Up next, Marie Wilson and My Friend Irma.
A celebrated bestseller comes to life in the most monumental achievement in entertainment history. 20th Century Fox presents Darryl F. Zanuck's The Egyptian in CinemaScope, starring Gene Simmons, Victor Mature, Gene Tierney, Michael Wilding, Bella Darby, Peter Ustinov, and Edmund Purdom as The Egyptian in CinemaScope.
I was going to run Jack Benny first, but I figured since the Lux Radio Theater promoted Irma, why not bring you Irma next? This goes back 77 years, March 14th, 1949, and Al's going to go to Nebraska. By the way, notice who you never hear from in this episode of the program.
For the safety of your smile, use Pepsodent twice a day. See your dentist twice a year. Lever Brothers Company presents the Pepsodent show, My Friend Irma, created by Cy Howard and starring Marie Wilson as Irma with Joan Banks as Jane.
Friendship, friendship, just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgot, theirs will still be hot. My friend Irma.
Jane Stacy, and I live in New York, a city that's often referred to as the melting pot of the world. You will hear many strange tongues, Chinese, Italian, French, Norwegian, and many others. And unless you're a linguist, nothing they say makes any sense. Which reminds me of my roommate, Irma Peterson. She also speaks a strange tongue. Now, don't get me wrong. She speaks English, but nothing she says ever makes any sense. Think I'm a little rough on the girl? Well, how would you like to be with her in a restaurant and have Irma say to the waiter,
"What do you mean, do I want my halibut grilled? You know you can't get a confession from a dead fish."
See what I mean? No wonder I rush home from work as soon as I can, because when I open that door, it's like opening a grab bag. I never know what's going to pop out.
Hello? Huh? No, Jane's not home yet. This is Irma. Oh, it's you, Mrs. Burton. What? Oh, you want to thank Jane for sending the flowers to your little girl, Patricia. Oh, it wasn't measles. She just got mad at the electric fan and hit it with a bottle of ketchup. All right, I'll tell her. Come in.
Hiya, chicken.
Hello, Al, honey. Al, you look worried. What's wrong?
Ain't been myself lately, chicken.
I noticed a change. Noticed a change in you yesterday, Al, when you helped me with my coat in the restaurant.
Well, lately don't know what I'm doing, chicken. Feel the time has come to blow this bird.
What do you mean, Al?
Chicken, I'm going out west.
Out west?
Uh-huh. To Nebraska. Happen to have an aunt who lives on a ranch. I've never seen her.
Well, then why do you have to go way out there to visit her?
Well, it's the right thing to do. You see, my aunt's getting very old, and she has some money. And I got a feeling she misses me.
You can't go that far away from me. Nebraska? Gee, I'll miss you too much, and besides, you're liable to fall in love with one of those Eskimos.
Chicken, I said Nebraska, not Alaska. Nebraska is cow country.
What's the difference? I don't trust you with anyone. Besides, if you loved me, you'd never treat me this way, leaving me all alone.
Oh, chicken, I love you, but this town has me in a rut. I ain't getting anywheres. There's so much red tape. Take the unemployment office. They won't even let me use their telephone to place my bets at the racetrack. and take my deals. Never have no luck with them because people in this town don't have no imagination. It's the same old story. I'm years ahead of my time, and the world ain't ready for me yet.
Oh, so what, Al? I love you, and if the world isn't ready for you, we can live some other place.
Them's sweet sentiments, chicken, and I love you for it. But the West calls me, and in the words of Cassidy, I must hop along.
Al, will you come back?
Depends on the reception I get from my aunt. We come from a stubborn family, and she may go on living indefinitely. But if things go right, we'll send for you, and we will walk around our ranch, hand in hand.
Oh, I know, and it sounds so wonderful, Al. You and I will be two ranch hands. What if something goes wrong and I never hear from you again?
Oh, them is the sacrifices pioneers make when they go west, chicken. Remember, it ain't going to be easy for a guy like me who has always lived in a city. I don't know nothing about roping them corrals and hitching them posts and branding them wheels.
Well, I'm not going to let you go, Al. You can't do this to me. I'll be miserable without you.
That's understandable, chicken. And I'd like to stay here because you deserve the best. But you see, here I'm like a little fish in a big pond. Out there is the great open desert. I got room to swim around. Let's be brave about this thing, chicken.
All right, Al. If that's the way you want me to be.
That's the spirit, chicken. Here's to the future and what it may bring.
Sure say la femme.
Atta girl. And now, as they say out west, I'll be hankering down to the pool room to say goodbye to my friends. We'll see you after I pack. So long, partner.
What's the matter with you? You're crying.
Al is going west.
Alcatraz?
No, it's some other state. Nebraska, I think he said. He has an aunt out there, and he says he may live with her on a ranch.
Wait a minute, I don't get this. How come he wants to leave New York?
Well, he says there's no opportunity for him here.
Well, I admit we have the finest police force in the world, but he could make an honest living.
Well, he says he can't find any work here that appeals to him.
Irma, I have no patience with a man like that. Take Richard. As well off as he is, he always finds time for some little side issue that not only affords him pleasure, but often brings in extra income. Right now, he's experimenting with flowers. He's perfected an orchid, which he's entering in the flower show tonight, and he's naming it in honor of his mother, the Helen Rhinelander orchid.
You know, Jane, I've never seen an orchid.
Well, going around with Al, you're lucky if you ever saw a sandwich. But I'm just trying to show you what a man with ambition can do.
Well, do you think that's a thing for Al?
Well, I don't know. It's just a thought. But modern horticulture is wide open to you. There's big money in it. Why, they've already developed a marigold with no odor. And they've developed a lettuce that looks just like a flower. And they've got thornless berries. Oh, there are so many things in the world just waiting for men with ideas and ambition.
I guess so, Jane. I guess it's all my fault that Al hasn't gotten anywhere.
Your fault?
Yes, because I read that a man is only as good as the woman behind him. Now take Napoleon. While he was out fighting, his wife ran the store so he could sell all that brandy. And then, take George Washington. Did he open those candy stores? No, his wife Martha did. So it's my duty to find a job for Al.
Come in.
It's only me, Professor Kropotkin. Hello, Janie and Irma, my two little palm trees. One with dates on top, the other with a coconut on top. Excuse me, a little joke I picked up that I should have left lay there.
Well, I'd like to laugh, Professor, but I'm not in the mood.
Oh, I noticed you've been crying, Irma. What's the trouble?
Al is going west.
Oh, now, this I don't think is fair. Out there they already had storms and blizzards. I don't think they deserve one disaster after another. You must be fooling me, Irma.
No, Professor, no. It seems to be on the level. And Irma is heartbroken.
I thought if I could find him a job, maybe he would change his mind. Do you know of anything, Professor?
Well, I can speak to my boss at the Gypsy Tea Room. There is a job open that he might give to Al. Of course, it's kind of dangerous.
What do you mean, dangerous?
He would have to test the food, and this I wouldn't recommend even to Al.
Well, maybe Mrs. O'Reilly knows of something.
Well, if you're going to talk to Miss O'Reilly, I would rather not be here.
Why not?
She's a little angry at me because I told her I knew a place where she could pick up a little extra money modeling.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, I don't know, but when I told her what they wanted her to model for, she became a little sensitive.
Well, what was it for?
For Bach beer. They want a picture of a goat's head. I just told you that, Irma, to cheer you up.
Oh, nothing will cheer me up, Professor. It's my duty to get Al a job.
Oh, Irma, that's ridiculous. It's not your duty. Besides, it won't hurt anything to let him go out west.
Oh, you're wrong, Jane. I've got to try everything in my power to keep him here. Because once he gets out west, he'll forget about me as he sits under the moon and listens to those howling cuties.
Irma, those are coyotes.
What's the difference? Competition is competition. I know only one thing. Al is my man and I'm his woman, and I think it's too nice an arrangement to break up.
Irma, where are you going?
To the pool room. I want to talk to Al.
Well, be careful, sweetie. The last time you went there, you were hit on the head with a cue ball.
Oh, that's all right, Jane. It didn't count against Al's score.
She's a wonderful girl, isn't she, Jamie?
Oh, they don't come any truer. Maybe smarter, but no truer.
To think she got to such extremes for a guy like Al.
Oh, it seems like the right people always attract the wrong people.
Oh, how well I know it. I remember when I was married to my Sonia. It was like being in the cleaning and dyeing business. At night, she was cleaning up my pockets, and in the morning when I looked on her, I felt like dying. And for 20 years after that, I vowed I would never become friendly with another woman.
What about Mrs. O'Reilly?
Well, you see, I kept my vow. No one could believe that's a woman. So, Jenny, if I hear of a job for Al, I'll get in touch with you.
Well, where will you be?
In my room. This is nesting time, and I want to make sure that the birds don't carry out any of my furniture.
Well, let me see. Now, where are those want ads? There must be something Al can do. Oh, here they are. Wanted, young man to work. No, that won't do. Young man with character, ambition, and honesty. Oh, brother, now I'm really getting cold. Come in.
Hello, Jane.
Well, Richard, I didn't expect you.
I know you didn't expect me, Jane, but I've just dropped by to ask a favor.
Well, certainly, Richard. What is it?
They're not taking the entries for the flower show for 2 more hours, and I'm afraid my prize orchid may wilt. So I thought I might leave it in your refrigerator until later. Understand?
Why, of course, Richard. Is that the new green variety you were telling me about?
Yes, I had my gardener select this one.
Richard, does your mother know about this?
No, it's going to be a surprise.
Oh, what a thrill it'll be for your mother. The Helen Rhinelander orchid.
Thank you.
And, Richard, while we're speaking about flowers, how about the Jane Stacy Forget-Me-Not?
Oh, I'm working on that, Jane.
All right, Richard. I'll put the box with the orchid right in the refrigerator. It'll be safe there.
How do you know?
Because you have fragile marked on the box. And I'm sure Irma will think that says poison.
Pepsodent toothpaste fights film on teeth and cleans breath too. Pepsodent toothpaste gives film on teeth the old skidoo.
Here's good news, big money-saving news about the wonderful new film-removing Pepsodent, an amazingly improved film-fighting formula for brightening teeth and cleaning breath. And you can get it now at a sensational introductory bargain. Listen.
Right now, you can get 2 25-cent tubes of new film-removing Pepsodent for only 33 cents. Yes, 2 25-cent tubes in a special twin pack, regular price 50 cents, now only 33 cents. You save 17 cents. Yes, penny for penny, ounce for ounce, new Pepsodent gives you more for your money than any other leading toothpaste.
And more in results, too. For no other toothpaste can duplicate Pepsodent's new film-removing formula. It foams wonderfully, goes to work faster removing film, makes your teeth brighter and your breath cleaner. So act now. In this day of high prices, don't miss this amazing bargain.
Get 2 25-cent tubes of new film-removing Pepsodent for only 33 cents. More for your money than any other leading toothpaste today.
Cheer up, sister, and you too, mister. Pepsodent.
Pepsodent.
The paste for you.
Well, Al has threatened to leave Irma and go west. Personally, I think if Al went west, everything would come east. Not that I consider Al an undesirable character. I'll just put it this way. One look at him, and Cripple Creek would regain its health and grab the first train. Dry Gulch would fall off the wagon, and Death Valley would turn over in its grave. But since Irma says she'll die if he leaves her, I talked to Richard, and he said he'll try to get Al a job. And if he does get one for him, we'll still have a problem. We'll have to chloroform Al every morning to take him to work. Hello.
Hello, Jane?
Oh, hello, honey. What are you doing? Where are you?
I'm with Al. I'm trying to find a job for him.
Any luck, sweetie?
No, and I've tried all over. I almost got him a job as a guard in a bank, but the man said they'd have to have a guard to guard Al.
Well, honey, Richard said he's going to see what he can do.
Oh, that's so sweet, and we'll keep trying, too. Oh, and Jane.
Yes, honey?
I forgot to feed the canary, but there's a package of seeds on the dresser.
Irma, I've seen that package, and I've got news for you. Blue Jay is not bird seed, it's corn plasters.
It is? Well, so it won't be a total loss to drop some in his cage. Maybe his feet hurt him.
All right, Irma, get home as soon as you can. Goodbye. Come in. Oh, hello, Mrs. O'Reilly. Hi, Professor.
Hello, Janie. The professor here tells me that Al is going out west.
Yes, unless we get him a job.
Well, my brother has a Hudson agency, and maybe Al would fit in there.
Why, that sounds perfect, because the Hudson is the car you step down into, and there's no one any lower than Al.
But Irma loves him, Janie. How are you and Richard getting along?
Well, I haven't seen much of him because he's been busy. You see, Richard has developed a new orchid, and he's entering it in the flower show. I have it in the refrigerator now. He's going to name it in honor of his mother, the Helen Rhinelander orchid.
What a coincidence. Several years ago, I used to go with a gardener, and he named a flower after me.
Oh, I would love to see the Mrs. O'Reilly cactus bush.
Is that so? Well, for your information, it wasn't a cactus bush at all. It was a very interesting plant. It was a cross between a snapdragon and a pussy willow. He called it the Mrs. O'Reilly Snap-Puss.
Well, this isn't getting us anywhere. I wonder if Irma had better luck getting Al a job.
It's no use, chicken. We've interviewed so many guys, and none of them will meet my terms.
Well, Al, you can't expect him to pay you if you don't work. And besides, Jane says Richard may have something for you.
That guy. He always promises things. No, chicken, it's no use. Guess I might as well go ahead and buy my Western outfit. A sombrero, a lassie, and maybe a pair of muchachas to go with my jod spurs.
Well, don't talk that way. You wouldn't be so determined to leave me if you loved me.
Oh, chicken, don't cry. You know I love you. It's just that...
Why can't we keep on trying, Al? My boss, Mr. Clyde, lives right up the street. Maybe he can find something for you.
Well, I'll try, if you'll just promise to stop that crying. What are you going to say to him?
Well, I'll just tell him you're looking for a business opportunity so we can get married and I can quit my job.
Oh, no, chicken. Don't like to have you make them sacrifices for me. Besides, we got to impress Mr. Clyde with my importance, so he will have confidence in me.
Well, all right, Al, what shall I say?
But just say, you have never known a man with such character. And if he will be on the lookout for a good business and give us the lowdown on it, we will never forget it. You got it, chicken?
Of course I have. Oh, here's his house.
Okay, here goes the bell. When he starts making offers of money, let me do the talking, chicken.
All right, Al. Hello, Mr. Clyde.
Look, Miss Peterson, you make my life a nightmare during working hours. I insist you allow me the evenings at home to recover.
Well, Mr. Clyde, I thought maybe you have a job you could give my boyfriend, Al.
Oh, him.
Yes, you have never seen such a low-down character as Al, and if you don't look out, he'll give you the business and you'll never forget him.
Hold it!
Chicken here is a little confused. She's not herself today.
Personally, I thought it was a pretty good description. Now, if you'll excuse me, my guests are waiting. Good day.
You see, chicken? This town just don't take to me.
Well, Al, do me one last favor. Come back to the house and see if any of our friends have found anything for you.
Coax me, chicken. Coax me.
All right, Al. Here's a kiss. There. I'd like to see any of those Western cattle duplicate that. Jane? Oh, she's not here, Al.
Chicken, ain't that a note on the table?
Oh, yes. Irma, honey, we'll be back soon. Have you discussed the agricultural possibilities with Al? If not, do so. Jane.
What's this agricultural angle, chicken?
Well, Jane says that people are doing wonders with new scientific planting. They've grown lettuce that looks just like a flower and lots of things, and all you need is some seeds and some vigoro and some dirt and some imagination.
You gotta have a green thumb.
Well, that gold ring you gave me turned my finger green. Maybe you could wear it while you're planting.
No, chicken, I'm not a farmer. Hey, how's about getting me a sandwich, huh?
All right, Al. I'll see what's in the icebox.
Find anything, chicken?
Yes, there's a couple of hard-boiled eggs, some tomatoes, some little green onions, and... Oh, I wonder what's in this box with the wax paper over it.
Well, open it up.
Oh, isn't it pretty? What a beautiful shade of green.
Almost looks like a flower.
Oh, Al, you're so naive. This is probably that new lettuce Jane was telling me about.
Wonder how it tastes. Put it in the sandwich, chicken.
All right, Al. Hand me that knife. I'll chop it up.
No. You want to ruin it? Just cover it with mayonnaise.
All right, Al. I'll slice the eggs on it. Now, salt and pepper. Here you are, Al.
Thanks, chicken.
How does it taste?
Wonderful. I'll bet you lettuce like this costs at least 10 cents a head.
Yes, easily. And now that I know you like it, I'll buy some and keep it in my hope chest.
Oh, so you're back, Irma.
Hello, Tenderfoot.
Where have you been, Jane? Did you talk to Richard about Al's job?
No, but I will. He'll be here any minute. You see, he left his prize green orchid in the icebox. He's going to take it to the flower show.
Orchid?
Yes. Gee, I'll be glad when I'm relieved of the responsibility because it's practically priceless.
Oh, Al, you said it was only worth 10 cents a head.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? Al, what's on your mind?
It's not on his mind, Jane. It's much lower.
Hold it, the two of you. Let me look in that icebox.
Al, don't try to go down the laundry chute. They may not pick you up for a week.
Oh, no. No, Richard's prize orchid. Where is it? What did you do with it? Irma. Oh, no, this is too ridiculous. You didn't put it in a sandwich.
I thought it was that new lettuce that you said looked like a flower.
Oh, no. And Richard will be here any minute. What can I tell him? What can I do?
Well, maybe... No, I don't think it would work.
What?
Well, I was thinking we could have Al X-rayed and enter the picture in the contest.
Oh, you and your idiotic thoughts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jane.
Sorry? What will I tell Richard? Who is it?
It's me, Richard.
Oh, no.
Come in.
Why, Jane, what's wrong? You're crying. And Al, you're green. What's wrong with you?
The same thing that's wrong with both of them, Richard. Al ate your prize orchid.
That's rich. Al ate it.
Richard, you're laughing. Aren't you angry?
Not at all, Jane. You see, my gardener sent the wrong orchid. I have the prize winner here in this box. And, Jane, I brought another one for you to wear when we go out tonight.
Well, let me get out of here while I'm still in my right mind.
And, Al, I haven't got a job for you, but let me remind you, if you leave this state, you may not be able to collect unemployment for 3 weeks.
What? In that case, I won't go west. I'm not going to jeopardize my annuity.
Come on, Al. Let's you and I go out. You're wearing an orchid, too, even if it doesn't show.
Don't miss the sensational bargain introducing a wonderful new film-removing Pepsodent toothpaste. Right now, you can get 2 25-cent tubes of new film-removing Pepsodent for only 33 cents. You save 17 cents. Yes, 2 25-cent tubes in a special twin pack. Regular price 50 cents, only 33 cents. Penny for penny, ounce for ounce, new Pepsodent gives you more than any other leading toothpaste. More in results, too. For no other toothpaste can duplicate new Pepsodent's film-removing formula. It foams amazingly, goes to work faster removing film, making teeth brighter and breath cleaner. Hurry. This introductory offer is limited. Get 2 25-cent tubes of new film-removing Pepsodent for only 33 cents. Act today.
Pepsodent toothpaste fights film on teeth and cleans breath too. Pepsodent toothpaste gives film on teeth the old skidoo.
Well, Richard's orchid won first prize at the show, and he said that next year he'll enter another one and name it after me. Of course, he could marry me, and I'd have something to name after him. And as far as Irma has got the horticulture bug, too. She has a little window box, and she's nursing a tenderling. Irma, what are you trying to grow?
A flower, and I'm going to name it after Al. The Al flower.
What kind of a flower is it?
It's a flower that sleeps all day, except around noon. It opens its petals 1 hour for lunch.
And you know, if I were Luther Burbank, I'd never be able to plant anything in the mind of my friend Irma.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud and pleased to present Miss Ann Daggett, Western editor of Radio Mirror magazine, who has a message for Cy Howard, our producer-director.
For the second consecutive year, Radio Mirror magazine, representing its many readers, is honored to present you, Cy Howard, with an award as creator, producer, director of the listener's favorite radio program, My Friend Irma. Last year, its first year on the air, My Friend Irma won the Favorite New Comedy Program Award. This year, through your efforts and those of your wonderful cast and staff, My Friend Irma has upheld its high standards. Radio Mirror magazine congratulates you and your sponsor, Pepsodent Toothpaste.
Thank you, Miss Daggett. I appreciate the award, but got a problem. And when you got a problem, there is only one man who can help you.
Who's Cy?
Who else but, hello, Joe? Got a problem. Got a citation. No, can't fix the cops. It's an award. Want to share it with people responsible for success of show. What do you suggest? We'll take it from there, and thank you and goodbye, noble friend.
What'd he say, Cy?
Joe says just be modest and say thank you and accept it on behalf of Marie Wilson, Joan Banks, John Brown, Hans Conried, Gloria Gordon, and Donald Woods, and Park Levy and his wonderful writing staff, our wonderful production staff, last but not least, our sponsor, Lever Brothers Company, the maker of Pepsodent, and Hal Wallace, who is currently filming My Friend Irma.
And Cy, he should also have told you that the current issue of Radio Mirror magazine contains a bylined article by you called The Blonde I Prefer.
We'll go out and get it immediately.
Good night, and thank you, noble friend.
And thank you and the Radio Mirror magazine from all of us on My Friend Irma.
My Friend Irma is produced and directed by Cy Howard. Park Levy writes the script with Stanley Adams and Roland McLean, and is brought to you by Pepsodent Toothpaste with Irium, another fine product of Lever Brothers Company. Marie Wilson is starred as Irma with Joan Banks as Jane. Al was played by John Brown. Hans Conried was Professor Kropotkin, and Gloria Gordon is Mrs. O'Reilly. Music was under the direction of Lud Bluskin. Tune in 1 hour earlier next week and listen to the Lux Radio Theater, followed by the Pepsodent show My Friend Irma, both brought to you by Lever Brothers Company. Wendell Niles speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
My Friend Irma, 77 years ago, March 14, 1949, immediately following the Lux Radio Theater podcast you just heard. You're on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Jack Benny.
Three Coins in the Fountain. 20th Century Fox presents the love story behind the love song that's sweeping the nation. Starring Clifton Webb, Dorothy McGuire, Gene Peters, Louis Jordan, Maggie McNamara. Don't miss Three Coins in the Fountain in CinemaScope.
So to set all this up, I need to give you a little more about the contest itself. Back in December of 1947, Truth or Consequences, the big popular quiz program, concluded one of their Miss Hush contests, revealing Martha Graham, a professional dancer in New York City, as the elusive voice heard weekly on the program, stumping radio listeners for weeks. Well, for the holiday season, Ralph Edwards and producer of the program, Ed Bailey, set up a special three-way setup to present a special broadcast from the Long Beach Naval Hospital. Now, in Long Beach, California, and a pickup from Greenville, Tennessee, with several different locations in that town. And the three-way setup had a wounded veteran in the hospital, Hubert Smith. You may remember, I think we've aired this, we've aired it before, I know we have. But while this whole thing went on back in the Hollywood studios, Ralph Edwards announced a new contest to be explained in detail, and a sound effect was heard over a microphone, footsteps of a man walking. Ralph Edwards asked the audience, who is the walking man? And for a number of weeks, the contest went on. And you entered the contest, and I'm trying to find it here. When the contest officially opened, listeners were asked to write a letter to Walking Man, Hollywood, California, completing in no more than 25 words the statement, "We should all support the American Heart Association because..." And they wanted people to make donations to the Heart Fund. And so they came up with all these fabulous, fabulous prizes. I mean, here's what some of the prizes were: a Bendix Home Laundry washer, dryer, automatic ironer, a $1,000 diamond and ruby wristwatch, which was really expensive back then, a 4-door Cadillac car, a Tappan kitchen range, a 16-millimeter sound projector and screen with a complete reel for the picture "I Walk Alone," and a lot more prizes. Well, they kept guessing wrong and kept guessing wrong, and it ended up being, as I think we've aired this before on the air, it was identified in March 6th of 1948 that Jack Benny was indeed the walking man. Florence Hubbard, a widow of 40 North Waller Avenue in Chicago, won. And she won over, they raised over $1.5 million for the American Heart Association and almost got Jack Benny a divorce. At least that's the word from Ed Sullivan. On the third, and Ed Sullivan wrote in his column, on the third Saturday night on which he came home late, Mary Benny said to her husband, "Jack, I'm getting fed up with this every week. What's the alibi this time?" She looked at him with the curious glint in her eye. That husband, except at the last calm before the storm, says, "I haven't any alibi, doll," said Jack weakly. He had pledged not to even tell his wife he had been picked as the walking man. Each Saturday at 5:30 p.m., he had to drive into the Hollywood Hills to a house occupied by a semi-hermit where they recorded the clues that had the country going daffy. As a result, he was late for dinner each Saturday night, and he was getting himself in a peak of trouble with the missus. The only tension that ever existed in the household during the week leading up to the final announcement that Benny was it. So, you know, Jack Benny being the walking man almost cost him his happy marriage. Let's listen to that episode after the revelation that Jack was the walking man. The Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny 78 years ago, March 14th, 1948.
The Jack Benny Program, presented by Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike, and Lucky Strike alone, offers you important evidence gathered in the tobacco country by the world-famous Crosley poll. This evidence reveals the smoking preference of auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen, the men who really know tobacco. Here's what the Crosley poll found.
For their own personal smoking enjoyment, independent tobacco experts again name Lucky Strike first choice. Lucky Strike first choice over any other brand.
These experts know their business. Their overwhelming preference for Lucky Strike, we believe, has a direct relationship to the quality tobacco we purchase for Lucky's and to the real, deep-down smoking enjoyment you may expect from fine tobacco. And when these veteran tobacco experts name Lucky Strike first choice for their own personal smoking enjoyment, then you know.
LSMFT. LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. And fine tobacco is what counts in a cigarette. So smoke the smoke tobacco experts smoke Lucky Strike. Remember,
independent tobacco experts again name Lucky Strike first choice. Lucky Strike first choice over any other brand.
Strike program starring Jack Benny with Mary Livingston, Phil Harris, Rochester, Dennis Day, and yours truly, Don Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, as an emergency measure, at 2 o'clock this morning, the state of California went on daylight savings time, which means that in California, we started the day an hour earlier. This sudden change has even upset the barnyard animals. For this morning, when I opened my bedroom window at 5 o'clock, which was really 4 o'clock, I heard...
What a shame. It's their first argument since they appeared on Bride and Groom. Continue, Don.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the change of time has certainly been confusing. So now we bring you a man who gets 5 o'clock shadow with his 4 o'clock tea, Jack Benny.
Thank you. Hello again. This is Jack Benny talking. And Don, what is the reason for this sudden change of time here in California?
Well, Jack, because of the drought, there's been a power shortage, and the extra hour of daylight saves millions of kilowatt hours of electricity.
Kilowatts?
Yes. Yes, you see, we've had practically no rain, and it takes millions of tons of water rushing through the penstocks to turn the turbines which generate electricity. It is then run through the giant transformers in which it is converted into alternating current. And this current is sent throughout the state on a complicated network of cables.
Well. Imagine them going through all that trouble just so Rochester can burn my toast in the morning. But, Don, this drought has really been something. I don't ever remember it being so dry out. Well, listen, this you'll never believe. I mean, this sounds incredible. But it's been so dry, last week I passed a citrus grove and I saw an orange sucking a lemon. You know, the rain today nearly spoiled that joke. You know, we nearly took it out. But anyway, Don, I like the idea of broadcasting at 5 o'clock instead of 4 because it gives us more time.
Oh, say, Mr. Benny, I heard you and Don talking about...
Oh, hello, Dennis.
Hello. Say, Mr. Benny, I heard you and Don talking about...
Did you just get here?
Yeah, I heard you and Don talking about daylight savings time, and I'm in favor of it.
Well, I'm glad you are, Dennis. You see, it gives us an extra hour of daylight every day.
Yeah, I got up at 2 o'clock this morning. I turned my watch ahead 365 hours.
What?
I'm set for the whole year.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you made me repeat that, huh? But Dennis, look at me. I want to ask you one thing. Why do you have to be so silly? I mean, you're not a kid anymore. Look, you're approaching manhood.
I am?
Certainly. And you have responsibilities. Look, Dennis, I really wanted to talk to you. Like, when I was your age, I was serious-minded, settled. I was supporting my family. I'd get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on a cold wintry day, pack my own lunch, and trudge 12 miles through the snow looking for work. Any kind of work. Selling paper, shoveling coal, digging ditches, anything. And at night, with the pennies I had earned clenched in my little fists... clenched in my little fist, I would drag my weary body home. And it was because of my efforts that my loved ones, my family, were able to keep body and soul together through that dreadful winter. What do you think of that?
That was pretty good, but I still think they'll give it to Ronald Coleman.
Dennis, I was just telling you the story of my life. I wasn't trying to get an Academy Award. I didn't even make a picture, so I'm not eligible to win it.
Oh, you're just being modest.
I'm not being modest. I didn't make a picture last year. If I had made one, then I would be eligible to win the award.
What a ham.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I don't know why I get into these things.
Oh, speaking of pictures, Jack, I saw a great one last night.
Really, Don? What'd you see?
The Naked City.
Ooh, what he said.
Well, that does it. Mary, have you ever heard anyone so ridiculous? Mary, I'm talking to you.
Jack, I don't come in till the next page.
Well, come in now. I can't stand any more of this.
Okay. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Mary. Hey, fellas, look who's here. Mary.
Say, Jack.
What?
I'm all mixed up now. How come we're broadcasting at 3 o'clock instead of 4?
We're not broadcasting at 3 o'clock. Look, it's 5 o'clock. You see, you're supposed to set your watch ahead.
Ahead?
Certainly. See, the idea is to get an extra hour of daylight, and the purpose of that is to conserve electricity. You see, there's been a drought, and it takes millions of tons of water rushing through the penstocks to turn the turbines which generate the electricity. It is then run through a giant transformer...
Shut up!
Miss Stewart, you were employed on this program to read one line at the opening of the show, and that's all. I could have got a real chicken, but they wanted 90 cents a pound. Now, please don't interrupt again.
$643.70.
Dennis, what are you figuring?
Don Wilson at 90 cents a pound.
Dennis, go sit on Dennis for a while so we can get on with the show, will you?
Say, Jack, are you having the winner of the Walking Man contest on the program today?
Yes, Mary. Ralph Edwards is going to bring her over later.
Well, good, because I got a letter from Mama, and she says she's going to listen.
Oh, a letter from your mother?
Yeah. Here it is, right here.
Well, what does the fearless Fosdick of Plainfield have to say?
I'll read it to you. My darling daughter, Mary, just a short note to tell you how thrilled we all were to find that Jack was the walking man when I heard the news. I got so excited that the cow is now wearing 4 Band-Aids.
Oh, the poor thing.
I should have realized Jack was the walking man as soon as I heard that clue where he played the violin.
Oh.
It sounded like a cat who already lost 8 lives and didn't have a nickel to call Northside 777.
Mary, your mother can put a Band-Aid on that gag, too.
So much for Jack.
This show was written in doo-wah-diddy, I think.
So much for Jack. Now, here's the latest family news. Your sister Babe has been studying dramatics, and this Wednesday she will have an important part in the annual St. Patrick's Day play.
Oh, Babe.
The play will open with St. Patrick chasing Babe out of Ireland.
Say, Babe should be good in that part. She never did have hips, you know. Go ahead, Mary.
This part doesn't give Babe any lines to read, but she'll have a chance to hiss back at the audience.
Good.
No other news except we had to take your Uncle Harry to a psychiatrist, as he thinks he's an avocado. Every time I make a salad, he jumps in the bowl.
What?
Once he did it without dressing.
Mary.
Salad dressing, that is.
Your Uncle Harry is really a character. I remember last year he thought he was a tube of shaving cream. Every time he left the house, he wanted you to screw his cap on. What a guy.
So we'll close now with all my love to you, your mother, Mama.
Well, I'm glad that's over. Now, come on, Dennis. It's time for your song. What are you going to sing?
Well, since Wednesday is St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to sing McNamara's Band.
Good. Go ahead.
Oh, me name is McNamara, I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. And when we play to funerals, we play the march from Saul. Oh, the drums go banging, the cymbals clang, and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. Oh, Hennessy, Tennessee, toodles the flute and the music something grand. A credit to old Ireland as McNamara's band. Right now we are rehearsing for a very swell affair. The annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When the walking man to Ireland came, he took me by the hand. Says he, I never saw the likes of McNamara's band. Oh, the drums go banging, the cymbals clang, and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. Oh, Hennessy, Tennessee, toodles the flute and the music something grand. A credit to old Ireland as McNamara's band. Oh, me name is Uncle Julius, and from Sweden I have come to play with McNamara's band and beat the big bass drum. And when they march along the street, the ladies think I'm grand. They shout, there's Uncle Julius playing bit, an Irish band. Oh, the drums go banging, the cymbals clang, and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy punts the old bassoon, while I the pipes do play. Oh, Hennessy, Tennessee, toodles the flute, and the music's something grand. A credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band. Sure, it's the grandest band in the world, and if anybody doesn't agree with me, just to be sociable, I'll fight the best man in the house. And I'm not long for this world. Credit to old Ireland is McNamara's band.
That was McNamara's band, sung by that wee broth of a lad, Dennis Day. And Dennis, me by, sure and be gutter, I'm proud of you, lad, as I am of me father, Shillelagh. But Dennis, seriously, I want to congratulate you and all the Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you, and a good yontif to you, too.
What?
Soll sein mit Glück, und ich will sehen später der Daten der.
Thank you, Dennis. And now, oh, hold it, kids. Come in.
Mr. Benny?
Yes?
I'm here to inform you that the results of Radio Mirror magazine's nationwide poll have been tabulated, and you've won the title of America's favorite comedian.
Well, thank you.
Don't thank me. I voted for Mary's mother.
What?
You're about as funny as an eviction notice.
Look, all right, you came here, you told me I won the award, now you can go.
Just a minute. Is Don Wilson around?
Why, yes. Hey, wait a minute. Ask me that again, will you?
I said, is Don Wilson around?
He's not only around, but he's a firm and a fully packed. Oh, brother, you may not be the walking man, but you stepped right into that one. Yes, sir. Hey, mister, what are you doing?
I'm setting my watch back an hour. I was happier then. Now may I see Mr. Wilson?
Oh, Don, come here a minute.
Yes, what is it, Jack? Mr. Wilson, on behalf of Radio Mirror magazine, I want to congratulate you on being voted America's favorite radio announcer.
Little old me?
Yes, little fat old you. The plaque we're presenting to you reads, first prize awarded to Don Wilson because of perfect diction and flawless enunciation.
Well, gosh, who won second prize?
Speedy Riggs.
Gee, F.E. Boone will be heartbroken.
Now, Mr. Benny, while I'm here, I'd like to take some pictures of the lady who won the Walking Man contest.
Well, Ralph Edwards was supposed to bring her over, and they're not here yet. I can't understand what's keeping them. I better call up and see.
Say, Mabel, what is it, Gatesfield? Mr. Benny's line is flashing. I wonder what high-button shoes wants now. Well, answer it and find out. I'm loosening my girdle. You answer it. Okay. Hello?
Hello, Mabel?
No, this is Gertrude. Right now, Mabel is loosening Gertrude!
Gerda, will you try to get me Ralph Edwards, please?
Just a moment. He wants I should get him Ralph Edwards. It's a good thing he talked to you. I'd have hung up on him. Why? Why? Jack took me out once, and when we got home, he didn't even kiss me goodnight. I can't understand it. I even brought my lips up close to him like this. Well, no wonder he didn't kiss you. What? I've seen a better pucker on a closed laundry bag. Well, maybe it's because I don't paint my lips up so good. You know, it's hard with a thin brush. I think I'll start using a rubber stamp like you do. Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Once at the office, I was in a hurry to make up. I grabbed the wrong stamp and my lips said, fragile this end up. Anyway, I don't care what you say, Mabel. To me, Mr. Benny has a very sweet personality. Well, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. That's why you find so many things in fruitcake. Oh, that's a fine way to talk about Mr. Benny, especially now that he's famous as a walking man. What's so wonderful about that? He was walking when Paul Revere was riding. Ain't it the truth?
Operator.
I'm sorry, Mr. Benny, but Ralph Edwards doesn't answer.
All right, thanks.
Jack, wasn't Ralph Edwards home?
No, but we finally got to use that telephone routine we've been saving since Thanksgiving. 4 times we rehearsed it and had to take it out. Huh? Anyway, Ralph will be down here, and Don, until he gets here, he might as well... Oh, hello, Phil.
Hello, Jackson. How you live? I'm sorry I'm late, Jackson, but this change of time got me all mixed up.
Well, Phil, that's ridiculous. All you had to do was set your watch ahead an hour.
Well, that ain't easy for me. You see, my watch has got 4 hands.
4 hands?
Sure. Here, I'll show it to you. Take a look at... How do you like that? I saw 4 hands last night.
That I can understand. Phil, are those your eyes, or are you trying to flag down a freight train? Anyway, the change of time is no excuse. You've been with me for 12 years, and not once have you been on time for rehearsal.
Jackson, if you had a band as lousy as mine, you wouldn't even get here for the show.
Well, Phil, now that you really admit that what your band sounds like, why don't you let them go?
I can't, Jackson. Can't do it. I got to deal with Petrillo where I have to take all the in-between musicians.
In-between musicians?
Yeah, when they're through with Guy Lombardo and not quite ready for Forest Lawn, I get them.
What a combination, Guy Lombardo and Forest Lawn. Phil, who makes their arrangements?
Digger Odell.
Oh, stop with those jokes.
What do you mean, jokes? There. Look what it says on the music.
Where? Well, I'll be darned. May you rest 16 bars in peace. Well, Phil, whether you like your orchestra or not, we have to have a band number, so hit it, will you? Hey, what's that now?
I just did that to wake up the audience.
Well, Mr. Blanc, you don't have to wake up the audience. You were hired just to do one crow at the opening of the program. You can go home now.
But I'm talented. I can do a lot of things.
Look, will you
a dog, a horse, a pig.
Look, mister. Look, I don't want all of it.
I also imitate an electric organ.
What? Now, cut that
out. That's all, folks.
Come on, Phil. Let's have a That was a short version. Why don't you let me know? I wish somebody would let me know these things.
Well, unclench your fist.
That was I'm Looking Over a Four-Leaf Clover, played by Phil Harris, and His Ireland Must Be Heaven, because you can't hear his music there, orchestra. And now, folks...
Oh, say, Jack, I'm a little worried. Ralph Edwards hasn't shown up yet.
Well, he ought to be here any minute. Meanwhile, Don, let's have a commercial.
Oh, I can't do a commercial because the quartet isn't here.
The quartet isn't here? Why not?
Well, you see...
What are you laughing at, Mary?
The quartet couldn't be here because the baritone got married.
What about the other 3 guys?
They tied their shoes to the back of his car and forgot to get out of them.
You should have tied that joke to the back of Fred Allen. Well, Don, even though the quartet isn't here, we got to have a commercial, so it's up to you to do it.
Oh, but, Jack, how am I going to get laughs reading a straight commercial?
Well...
Listen to this. LSMFT, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Listen to what Mr. C. Bert Oliver, tobacco warehouseman of Lexington, Kentucky, says. I've been smoking Luckies for... Oh, it's no use, Jack. You can't get laughs that way.
But you can, Don. You can. I'll show you. You read the same thing, and while you're reading it, I'll put this silly-looking straw hat on your head.
Straw hat?
Yeah, like the ones they wear in the magazine ads. Now go ahead and read it again, and at a certain point, I'll put on the straw.
Okay. LSMFT, LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Yes, Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Listen to what Mr. C. Bert Oliver, tobacco warehouseman of Lexington, Kentucky,
Now, wait till
says.
I put on the hat. Now.
I've been smoking Luckies for nigh on to 20 years. Because I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike consistently buy that fine, midnight, That's naturally mild tobacco. Yes, sir. Why not? You bet. You all, LS, MFT, LS, MFT. Lucky Strikes are so round, so firm, so fully packed.
That's it.
So free and easy on the
You see,
draw.
there you are, Don. You see how easy it is to get. Not only that, it'll be great on television.
You mean you're signing me up?
No, not you, Don. Just the hat. And now, folks.
Hey, Jack, your guests have arrived.
My guests?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'll introduce them. Ladies and gentlemen, it isn't often that we have guest stars on this program, and for a very good reason.
They cost money.
Besides that. But tonight it gives me great pleasure to introduce the master of ceremonies of radio's #1 quiz show and the originator of the Walking Man contest. Here he is, Ralph Edwards. Hiya, Truth.
Hello, Consequence.
Ralph, I was worried that you wouldn't get here, so I called your house, but nobody answered. I can't understand it.
But, Jack, there was nobody in my house, so my phone couldn't be answered.
Funny, I thought does everything.
Maybe it was in the washing machine at the time.
Maybe, but I'm sure glad you got here,
Well,
Ralph.
so am I, Jack, because I want to take this opportunity of thanking you again for your splendid cooperation in the Walking Man contest, which raised over $1 million. Whoops. To be exact, we raised almost...
Whoops.
Yes.
Oh, $2 million. Oh, good.
And all this money, Jack, went to the American Heart Association.
Well, that's certainly a worthy cause.
Say, Ralph, do you mind if I ask you a question?
I know, Mary. What is it?
Well, in your 4 contests, Mr. Hush, Mrs. Hush, Miss Hush, and Walking Mush,
The Walking Man.
What was the total value of all the prizes given away?
Oh, I'd say around $100,000.
Gee.
And, you know, since I've been running these contests, I've been the happiest guy in the world. I only wish I could give more prizes. Gives me such a wonderful feeling, giving things away.
Well, to each his own. But Ralph, while you're on the subject of money, don't you think I should receive something for my efforts on your program the last 8 weeks?
Well, Jack,
I know it was for charity, Ralph, but for 8 weeks I walked and walked and walked.
Yeah, I know, Jack, and I have here a check for you for $6.30.
$6.30? How'd you arrive at that figure?
15 cents for the first quarter mile and 20 cents a mile thereafter.
So that's why you strapped that meter on my back. If I'd have known that, I'd have taken longer steps, you know.
Jack, I don't know.
I should put on that straw hat for that joke, you know.
No, but I can't understand you at all. I always thought it was just a gag, but it seems the only thing you can think of is money.
So what, Ralph? There's nothing wrong with liking money.
Oh, but Jack, think of it this way. Money isn't everything. Supposing you were the only person in the whole world, and all the diamonds, all the wealth, all the gold was yours. Now, wouldn't you be lonely?
Lonely but loaded. I'd be so nice to come home to.
Well, I may as well get to the real reason for my being here today. I brought along as my special guest tonight Mrs. Florence Hubbard of Chicago. May I introduce her to you and your listeners?
Certainly, Ralph. Go right ahead.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to present the winner of the Walking Man contest, Mrs. Florence Hubbard of Chicago, Illinois.
Mrs. Hubbard, I want to welcome you to this program.
Thank you, Mr. Benny.
You know, I read in the paper that after you won the Walking Man contest, all your old friends, people you haven't heard from in years, came around to see you.
That's right.
Gee, that must have been thrilling. Who was the very first person to visit you after you won?
The income tax man.
Oh, well, I'll bet after the income tax man got there, Mrs. Hubbard's cupboard was bare.
For that, I left Chicago.
Tell us, Miss Hubbard, how did you discover that Jack was the Walking Man?
It was simple. The footsteps were familiar.
You mean you've heard his footsteps before?
No, but I realized they were made by a person around my own age.
Now, just a second, Mrs. Hubbard, how old are you? 39. Gee, you look a little older.
I am. But they gave me a new birth certificate as one of the prizes.
Oh, I see. You know, this is really quite a coincidence. I happen to be 39 years old myself.
Really? What contest did you win?
No contest. You see, that's really my age.
But you look much.
Mrs. Hubbard, remember you're a guest here.
Yeah. Now, Mrs. Hubbard, tell me, were you born in Chicago?
No. I was born in the South.
Really, where?
A little place called Doo-Wah-Ditty.
Well, Mrs. Hubbard, now that you've had all this good luck, I suppose you'll be thinking of getting married again, huh? Won't you?
No. Now that I've all these prizes, I feel that I don't need anyone.
But won't you be lonely?
Lonely, but loaded.
Oh, yes. I know what you mean. Well, it's awfully nice of you to come on my program tonight. Thanks very much, and congratulations.
Independent tobacco experts again name Lucky Strike first choice. Lucky Strike first choice over any other brand.
American. That statement is backed up by an impartial Crosley poll just completed in 11 southern tobacco states. This poll, taken among tobacco experts, reveals the smoking preference of the men who really know tobacco. Yes?
For their own personal smoking enjoyment, independent tobacco experts again name Lucky Strike first choice. Lucky Strike first choice over any other brand.
These are the experts, auctioneers, buyers, and warehousemen. And we believe their overwhelming preference for Lucky Strike has a direct relationship to the quality tobacco we purchase for Lucky's.
You've heard the poll results. Now listen to what Mr. Fred Evans, a veteran tobacco buyer for 25 years, recently said.
At every auction I've attended, I've seen the makers of Lucky Strike buy fine, ripe mellow tobacco. I've smoked Lucky's 19 years.
So for your own real, deep-down smoking enjoyment, remember...
LSMFT. LSMFT.
Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. So round, so firm, so fully packed, so free and easy on the draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Ralph Edwards and Mrs. Hubbard for being with us today. Mrs. Hubbard appeared through the courtesy of Carson Peary and Scott. Also on our program tonight were Mel Blanc, Frank Nelson, B. Benaderet, Sarah Berner, Blanche Stewart. I appeared through the courtesy of penicillin tonight. Good night, folks.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
You gotta admit, the lady did a wonderful job reading those lines. Not a professional. 78 years ago, March 14th, 1948, the Lucky Strike program starring Jack Benny here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. In a moment, we'll head to Wistful Vista, see what's going on with Fibber and Molly.
Beat out that rhythm on a drum.
Beat out that rhythm on a drum, cause here comes Carmen Jones. The show that jolted Broadway for 2 seasons now lights up the screen in CinemaScope as 20th Century Fox combines the talents of Oscar Hammerstein, Georges Bizet, and Otto Preminger. See Carmen Jones, musical marvel in CinemaScope.
We'll wrap up today's podcast by heading to Wistful Vista, 79 to be precise, a household of Fibber, McGee, and Molly. This episode from 71 years ago, March 14th, 1955.
It's time for Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Len Levinson and directed by Max Hutto. If you're a businessman, you'll be interested in these words from Fibber and Molly.
McGee, I met Mrs. Allen today, and since her husband died, the poor woman's been involved in a forced liquidation of his business.
Gee, Molly, that's a shame, but you know that happens all the time. And that's exactly why the Prudential Insurance Company developed their ownership control plan.
But isn't that only for big companies?
No, big and small alike. Actually, Prudential's ownership control plan is 4 plans. It can cover the loss of a key man in a company, a partner, a sole proprietor like Mr. Allen was, or a stockholder in a close corporation. But the important thing is that Prudential's ownership control plan makes sure that a man's business interest is protected, either for himself or for his heirs.
Prudential has a booklet that describes the ownership control plan, and it's something every business owner should see. So, Mr. Businessman, for your copy without any obligation, write your name and address on a card, along with the words Ownership Control Plan, and send it to us. Fibber, McGee and Molly, Box 1212, Newark, New Jersey.
That's Box 1212, Newark, New Jersey.
Meet the new chairman of the Auxiliary Finances Committee of the Wistful Vista Elks Club. Busy with his duties right now at the corner of 3rd and Elm.
I'll just scrape them right out of here into the sack. Money, money, money. We call pennies money because...
Hey there, Johnny. What you doing, robbing the penny scale, son? Got a sack full, ain't you?
Oh, hi, old-timer. No, I'm
Need
not...
change for the parking meter? Because you don't have to steal, Johnny. I'd lend you a penny. If you got a couple of co-signers, of course.
Don't worry, I'm not stealing anything. You're talking to the guy that he yesterday got myself appointed chairman of the Auxiliary Finances Committee of the Elks.
Never heard of it.
Me neither, till yesterday. Turns out I got to trot all over town to all the penny scales the Elks Club's got scattered around and take out all the pennies, and the slugs, and the pants buttons, and the pieces of tinfoil in the shape of pennies, and I don't know how people can be so crooked just to get themselves a bum fortune in a weight that half the time is wrong, do you?
How was that again?
Skip it. Come on, you going that way?
Yep, I got some groceries in the truck down the street.
Well, come on, let's go. My car's around the corner. I'll walk along with you.
Well, how's us Elks doing with the scales, Johnny? Getting rich?
Nah, the Elks don't make any money out of it anyhow. The dough goes to pay for summer camp for the kids. The Little Shavers Fund, they call it.
Is that so?
Yeah.
I got a couple of them little shavers on my route, but they're no fund. I know why they call them little kid shavers, though.
Oh, you do, eh?
Yep, because they're always in a lather.
Oh, dear.
Or because if they was mine, Johnny, I'd give them a real good stropping. Should have quit the first time.
Yeah.
So long, son.
Goodbye. Now, let me see. I ought to have another scale along. Oh, yeah, in the doorway here. Oh, boy, I'll be glad when this job is finished. Pretty good haul on this one. Bet I got 40 pounds of pennies so far just today.
Hey, mister, are you the man who runs these scales? Oh, hi, Mr. McGee. Hi.
Hey, hello, Teeny. Say, what are you...
Oh, boy, look at all the pennies. Gee, do you run the scales, Mr. McGee? Are you him? Are you the man? Because I want a refund, I betcha.
A refund, huh? What happened, sis? Put a penny in the scale and then forget...
10 pennies. 10. I put 10 of them in the scale, and they didn't work at all.
What?
And Willie and Mr. Pufflehipper got cheated, and our teachers ran at me and Margaret, and she sent us...
Whoa, hey, hold it. Wait a minute. Let's start over, will you? Take it from the beginning.
Well, it's longer that way.
Well...
But, okay. You see, I brought my dog Margaret all the way down here from school this morning.
Okay, but why?
To weigh him.
Oh.
So did Willie Toops and Mr. Pufflehipper.
They helped you carry him down?
No. Willie carried Mr. Pufflehipper, and I carried Margaret.
Well, bringing all of my powers of concentration, deduction, and child psychology to bear, sis, do I gather that Mr. Pufflehipper is Willie's dog?
No.
Cat?
No.
Well, then what is he?
He's a puppy.
Well, I'm so glad that's settled. I won't even argue with you. Why did you come all the way down here to weigh him, though?
It was all on account of Miss Hardaway, I betcha.
Who's Miss Hardaway? A cat?
Well, that's what some of the teachers say. Miss Hardaway is our school principal.
Oh.
Oh, boy. You should have seen us, Mr. McGee.
Yeah?
Well, first I got on the scale with Margaret in my arms.
Uh-huh.
Then without Margaret.
I see.
And then Margaret got on by himself.
Uh-huh.
Only Willie had to boost me up to put in the penny.
Yeah?
Then I did the same for Willie and Mr. Pufflehipper.
Wait a minute. One thing. How did Willie ever think up a name like Pufflehipper?
Oh, well, that's easy.
Uh-huh.
Because his puppy Puffles like a heifer, that's why.
Well, excuse me for being so ignorant. Proceed.
Well,
Gee whiz, we get all of us weighed every which way, together and separate and in 2s and 3s and 4s, and we want our money back because we got the wrong weight.
How do you know you got the wrong weight?
Well, Miss Hardaway told us.
What? What did she tell you?
The first time or the second time?
Both times. Gee whiz.
Well, the first time, that's when me and Willie brought our dogs to school.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And she wouldn't let us take them in our room. Mm-hmm. She said, I'll have to have you and your dog's weight before I let you in.
Oh, have to have you and your dog's weight.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So,
we came down here to the scales to get our dog's weight, and we got their weight just every which way. And we went back, and it was 10:30, and we showed her the little cards with the dog's weight, and Miss Hardaway sent us to our teacher to learn the difference between W-A-I-T and W-E-I-G-H-T. And that's why I want my 10 pennies back, because your scale gave us the wrong weight. You see?
I see.
Back to Wistful Vista in a minute.
Here's wonderful fashion news about a special spring offer from Dial Soap. With 2 wrappers, you get a genuine leather clutch bag for only $1, including tax. A regular $3.50 value, it's a combination billfold and handbag of soft, supple leather in 5 most wanted spring colors: scarlet flame, spring green, pastel pink, lemon yellow, champagne. Carry it as a handbag or in your purse for cosmetics, keys, money, complete with zippered billfold and roomy change purse. It's such a bargain, you'll want several colors. Order extras for gifts. Get order blanks where you buy Dial Soap or order direct. For each clutch bag, enclose a $1 bill and 2 Dial wrappers, regular or bath size. Print your name, address, and color wanted: scarlet, green, pink, yellow, or champagne. Send to Dial, Box 7967, Chicago 77. That's Dial, Box 7967, Chicago 77. Order your leather clutch bags right away.
Sure glad you could get downtown in time to help me to the bank with this stuff, Molly.
You sure this was the very last scale?
Yep, thank goodness. 93 of them.
Wow.
Boy, am I glad to be through. Whew, I never knew such small change could be so heavy.
Well, come on, let's get it around the corner and into the bank before the place closes.
Yeah, that's all I need. Just help me. Let me get this back on my shoulder. That's it. Let's go.
Oh, dear, can you manage? A whole potato sack full of pennies, that's...
Yeah, heavy.
How much does it weigh, do you know?
Nope, I'm glad I didn't weigh it. If I knew for sure how heavy it is, I couldn't lift it.
Pardon me, please.
Yeah, pardon me.
Excuse me, please.
Let us through.
Here, let me open the door for you, McGee.
Over this way to old man McDonald's desk, Molly. I think I can... Ah!
Oh, you poor lad.
Oh, made it. Boy, that's a load off my mind. And back.
Yes, what can we... Oh, hello, Mrs. McGee.
Good afternoon, Mr. McDonald.
Hi, Mac. You see this potato sack? Guess what's in it?
If it's potatoes, McGee, I have no time for jokes. This is a very
Relax, Mac. Relax. This bag...
And if you've been out combing the park for lost golf balls again, I've told you before, I buy mine new.
Just settle down and don't get your mortgages in an uproar, Mac. By an odd coincidence, this bag happens to be full of money.
Money?
Pennies?
Yep. It's for the Elks Club Little Shavers Fund.
Oh, good. Just take them over to window 3 there and make out a deposit slip. You know the amount, of course.
Nope. So whoever does the counting, Mac, you better supervise them yourself. Be sure they get it right. I'll stick around and get the amount when you get finished.
Oh, no, you count them, McGee. That's not part of our job. Bring them back when you know how much you have.
What?
Oh, dear, I was afraid of this.
Now, just a darn minute, McDonald. You mean to tell me that a great big bank like this won't count a measly bushel of pennies for the poor little tykes that look forward to a summer vacation for the Little Shavers Fund, that they'll be pale and sickly looking if they don't get out in the sunshine, and you're denying it to them?
Now, look, McGee, don't try to make me out the villain in this thing.
I don't have to. You were born a villain.
Oh, McGee,
lower your voice, will you? This is a bank, not a pool hall.
Oh, I can't tell the way you're trying to put the Elks Club charity program behind the 8 ball.
McGee, there's no use arguing.
I'm going to give you one more chance, McDonald. Are you or are you not going to count these pennies that I brought in here for deposit?
We are not.
Well, by George, that does it. That rips it. Molly, you got our deposit book with you? Our bank book?
Well, yes, it's here in my purse.
All right, McDonald, you asked for it. Just for that high and mighty nasty attitude of yours, you're going to lose yourself a customer, Bustamer.
Oh, no, McGee, I wouldn't.
I'm going to close my account.
You're what? McGee, what did you say?
Dearie, no.
You heard me. I want no more dealings with this cheap, cheesy cracker box of a third-rate hawk shop that you call a bank. I'm closing my account. Period.
Oh, dear, McGee, you can't.
Oh, how I've lived for this day. Oh, Parker, get McGee's ledger sheet over here, quick. He's closing his account.
You betcha.
Mr. McGee is overdrawn, sir. $3.80.
Overdrawn? Gee whiz, I didn't know.
I tried to tell you, but...
Here's his statement, Mr. McDonald.
Well, collect it from him, collect it. Oh, Miss Fenley.
Yes?
Bring me the mortgage on 79 Wistful Vista. Quick, McGee's closing out.
Mortgage? I didn't mean I was going to take our mortgage away from him, Molly.
Payment was due yesterday.
Oh, my gosh, holy smoke!
Cliverson.
Yes, sir?
Let's see the payment book on McGee's car.
Here, help me get this sack of pennies on my back, Molly, quick. That's it. Thanks.
Wickersham.
Yes, sir.
Does McGee owe any safe deposit box rent? How about those stamps?
Come on, I'll show that guy. He's so dead anxious to get rid of me. Just for that, I won't close my account.
Good for you.
Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go home and count pennies.
Fibber and Molly will be right back. Tomorrow's Tuesday, and that means Jack Webb will be with you once again in Dragnet, in the famous role he created, that of Detective Sergeant Joe Friday. As you travel the streets of Los Angeles with Joe Friday and his partner Frank Smith, you get a realistic first-hand look at the tireless work of a big city police department. It's always fascinating listening, so be on hand tomorrow night for Dragnet. And don't forget the many other Tuesday favorites brought to you by NBC. There's Lux Radio Theater, radio's greatest dramatic show, with a full hour adaptation of one of Hollywood's outstanding motion pictures. And for laughs, there's People Are Funny, starring Art Linkletter, the great Gildersleeve, that pompous, lovable water commissioner of Summerfield, and, of course, your friends from Wistful Vista, the McGees. That's tomorrow and every Tuesday night for Dragnet, Lux Radio Theater, People Are Funny, the great Gildersleeve, and Fibber, McGee, and Molly. It's the biggest Tuesday night in radio. Hear it on NBC.
That's right, Les. Soon as you finish dinner, come on over. Goodbye. Well, with Doc, the old-timer, and Wally Wimple, that makes 4 of them coming over.
To play penny ante, did I hear you say?
That's what it sounded like to you, and probably to them, too, but that ain't what it's going to turn out to be, kiddo.
Oh? Why did you invite them over?
Well, they're all Elks, and when they get here, I'm going to appoint them members of my Auxiliary Finance Committee. They're going to help me count them pennies.
No.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber, McGee, and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed, with Bill Thompson as the old-timer and Joe Kearns as Old Man McDonald. This is John Wald inviting you to tune in again tomorrow when McGee finally takes the pennies to the bank. Good night.
71 years ago, March 14th, 1955, Fibber, McGee, and Molly on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Hope you'll join us on our Sunday program as we will bring you drama with Dragnet starring Jack Webb, The Big Impossible, Quiet Please, Ernest Chappell, and Meeting at Ticonderoga. The March of Time from 1945 and the Report on Vatican Policies, Escape from 1953, a story written by John Daner called The Man with the Steel Teeth, starring Harry Bartell from 1953, and we'll hear what's going on in the life and times of Claudia. That's all tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow right back here for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.